What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here with part 6 of the Code Vein 2 playthrough. As of yesterday, we decided to not actually restart, but to continue where we left off, try and shake off the rust, and then figure out what to do next. We currently have Lyle on our side, and not in our back hole. And we're going to actually be moving forward towards the boss. I believe the boss was going to be down here, based on kind of what we're looking at. I do now experience some sort of drift on my controller, which is unfortunate. We're going to be coming towards the Pioneer Castle, which seems to be the primary objective, and hopefully facing off any intruders that have been attacking the people here. So let's do what we can and see if we can find the next major encounter. Ooh, I actually went the wrong way. Or not. Or let's just get lost. Like I said, see the thumbnail? Never clickbait. I initially was, I'd say, a little more harsh than well, I mean, if I know a genre, I'm going to be much more harsh and critical. But I would say overall, it's a good 6.5 out of 10. The open world didn't enhance the gameplay at all. And it's just that had they polished the combat, it would have been phenomenal. But they went with a different direction. They went with this open world kind of thing, I think, to compete with some of the more memorable titles. And it just was done kind of in a way that wasn't ideal for Code Vein. I liked the cramped, spaces a lot. It created a lot of stress. I enjoyed that quite a bit. See, what it tells me to go here. I need to ride this up then, I guess? I have no clue where to go. Considering that we do have a map and it has some functionality to it, I never know where the hell to go. It's quite labyrinthian. All right, let's see here. Yeah, I have actually no clue where to go. Everything looks like it's like, yeah, it's right there, but it never is. So technically, if I had just this direction right here, that should lead me to it. I don't know if this door is going to open. I hope it does. Nope. And we're going to get back up and get out of here then. But yeah, traversal in this game and navigation is an absolute nightmare. I really do prefer the cramped settings that are a little bit more, they almost seem a little more linear. Oh, I love that, because you never, you always knew where to go, Let's see here. And even if you didn't, you'd go down one pathway and you'd say, oh, okay, this was a goodie. Even though it was a dead end, it was a goodie. It ended here. See, like, I'm right here. So, where do we go now? It's literally, like, right here. I'm on it. I don't know where the game wants me to go. Maybe we can talk with Craig, where his camp is, and see if that's what we need to do. Yeah, man, I have no clue. This is so confusing. I wish there were clear markers. I mean, the map is literally telling me it's right here, right? But it's just not. Aid Craig and his companions. Return to the control room. Okay. The control room was, I believe, a shortcut. Well, accessible via a shortcut. And the latest missile we had interacted with. Let's take a look and see.
I'll have to work hard to keep up.
Might as well level up a bit as well. In fact, if we can potentially upgrade our weapon, we could do that too. So let's see. I have what it takes to enhance regen. That's good. Nice. Okay. Now, if we go to, maybe it's customized weapon. I just want to level my weapon, but I don't think you really can. Not from this menu. Regen, duplicate weapon format. That's fine. So I like the abilities that we have anyway, so that should be okay. So I think we had just fought somebody here. Maybe we just go up and then back around and that will lead us to the control room. I'm not entirely sure. We defeated the boss in this area, so maybe this is how we get back to the control room. More shortcuts, so this could be storage even. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, we're gonna back away. Well, Lyle did incredible damage there. Couldn't quite parry that. That was way too early. I'll survive, then he'll probably finish him off. That was scary. That was scary. Got a little close there. They can hit pretty hard if if you let them.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Sounds like Snake. Kept you waiting, huh? Alright, so we must have come down one of these pathways then for the control room. Potentially this, or up there. Doors locked tight. No ladder that way, so maybe this is the way up. Back to the control room we go. Okay, so this is certainly it. So we're good now. Oh no.
You're here! There was something not normal about the revenants who attacked us. They've been tampered with. Please, go and help the captain.
There is something not normal. I like that. Good word choice. Alright, we figured out where to go. We just defeated this enemy. Is that Craig?
Lyle!
I'm sorry, everyone. I was a fool. How could I be so blind? You were looking out for me all this time, and I never realized it. This feud with the progenitors. Every time they've come after us. This is all my fault. I dragged you into my damn mess. I'm so sorry, Craig. I gave you hell about that stupid rule every time. And all along, it was for my sake.
What? Now where in the hell did you
Uh-oh.
do that?
As long as I'm here, these
I read it in a book after I beat the boss that I'm fighting again.
Sing the chorus, putting everyone's lives in danger.
Lyle!
But even so, I want to stay with the chorus.
Fam, what's going on, fam? How you doing, my friend? The year of the rat has arrived.
Swear on my life. I want to keep looking out for you. Because I want all of you to look out for me. We can seize the future we want, together! Will you help me?
That's always been the plan, you damned idiot.
It's like, silent protagonist is silent.
Seems you're the reason I can finally be honest with myself. Looks like I'm running up quite a tab with you, aren't I?
Let's do this. We looked up the voice actor, or Shayla found out the voice actor for this character. I don't believe it's Raiden, but it sounds just like Raiden. I think he just has more knives. So you can, yeah, I'm gonna continue this for now. Until tomorrow, and then we're gonna do, Resident Evil. Requiem. There's gotta be a way to parry that. Oh, my face. Ow. Not sure what to do there. I'm not strong enough. Fam says, when does RE8 come out again? Resident Evil Requiem comes out tomorrow, actually. So we'll be playing Resident Evil tomorrow. We'll probably do a little night stream just for fun as well. So it can be scary. I don't think I can parry those attacks then. I'm not strong enough. Fam says, oh, nice. Yeah, that'll be good. We'll play that. I will play Resident Evil when it comes out. Beat it. Jump back into Ninja Gaiden and Neo 3. And then in March 19th, we'll play Crimson Desert. And I haven't spoken or contacted them or done anything. So that will not be a game that I get an early copy on or anything like that.
Now they're really coming for us.
Wait, we messed up, Lyle. Let's go back. Man, my stick is drifting all over the place, like for real. Fam says, damn, just 1 week to work back to back and the company was already a mess. Oh, really? It gives them it takes them no time to show their true colors, you know, and their greed. Takes people no time to show their greed. Man, he hits so hard. Like, I don't get that. How did I not? Why is this guy hitting so hard? I don't understand.
It's fine. We'll beat it next time.
How do I increase my stats? That's my only parry one. If I remove that, I should have my fast dodge again, right? I can't parry anyway, so let's just go to our fast dodge back again. And I just went down the damn elevator. Again. Because I'm just, I don't know why, instinctively I'm just like, elevator, yes. I'm sorry to hear that, fam, but I'm telling you. People's greed is... It takes no time, it's an insatiable thing. Great. I don't know what to do there, because I keep getting hit. Pam says, yeah, it's just blatantly obvious now, and the employees already starting to quit left and right. Yep, and then they're going to have to start treating people good, otherwise they're going to go out of business. All the little money they're saving up, just the pennies they're saving by being terrible to you guys, it's not going to add up. It's not going to be enough. They're going to lose everything. I don't know what to do there. Get hit by that every time. Really cool design though. Like, they look cool. Oh, don't go down the elevator. Don't go down the elevator. I gotta remember that. go. Give me your bat juice. He'll jump at me, hopefully. Nope, he did that instead. It's okay. Don't hit him anymore, Lyle. I think we got the tainted assassin down finally. Rip him apart. There you go. Step on his nards. Done. Now they are starting to offer raises for those who are about to leave to keep them away. That's how it works. You gotta put the fear in, then let them respect you, you know? These companies don't really care, I mean, because they're just like, we'll replace them until you start saying, no, I'm not gonna be treated that way. Thanks, Lyle. There's Craig. Now what do we need to do? I love how in the little map you can see my little robot friend. Like I looked at that yesterday and I was like, oh my gosh, that is like designed. The control room is literally like a little happy robot. So I looked at the map and I was like, yeah, that's his head, that's his eyes, that's a little like he's smiling. That's his body, and those are his arms right there. So this little hero this little area right here on the map is a little robot friend. To keep them away. Keep them away. I'm just kidding. To make them stay.
From Lyle so it wouldn't weigh him down. In hindsight, I was foolish of him. He's always been a fine fighter, but he's become a better man than I gave him credit for.
I agree, fam. It really is.
Influenced his growth as a person.
Like I'm not doing anything, man. Like if I move.
Our final task is to reboot the furnace.
Like my controller's jacked. I'm not touching it at all. It's like I have motion controls. I'm not doing any of that.
Thanks.
Where do I go now? Okay, so let's take a look at our story. I mean our quest. I just don't know where else to go, man. Like we've done all this a million times. We'll fast travel here and see if this potentially moves us forward. It is quite difficult to navigate. The map isn't too helpful because it all kind of makes it look like it's very close, but and then whenever you approach, like right here, we'll probably be on the point of interest, and I have no clue what to do from there. So it's a game that I get lost in, and I rarely get lost. It's very disorienting. So like here, we're already on it. It's like, where am I actually supposed to go? Let's see. It just says aid Craig and his companions. Return to control room and rescue Craig, and I did that. I'm not really sure what to do. This right here, but it's just very difficult. I don't know where the hell to go, and it's really frustrating. So let's see. Like I'm here, so like what? I need to go back again. Guess we can go back to the control room. I don't know. I was speaking to both Craig and Lyle, but they don't seem to want to progress anything. It's not. It's just like optional kind of dialogue. These are just nobodies.
Never thought I'd...
Lyles.
And Lyle the crocodile.
Thanks. Thanks.
And that's it. They don't have anything else.
You, our fight. If you take the elevator, it's already unlocked.
Okay.
I kept the truth from Lyles. He's always been a fine fighter. You influenced his. Our final task is to reboot.
Can I ask you to do the honors?
Elevator down and make a right. You'll find the door. It's already unlocked.
Take the elevator down and make a right. That was the door that was in that boss arena we couldn't open. So there you go. Gosh. I don't know. I guess because my character was skipping along because my controller's so messed up. I gotta figure out that whole servo method thing. Like, I gotta get a bunch of servos or figure out how to replace.
Our goal is just ahead.
I wish it would given us a real clear indication where to go, because even on the map right now it doesn't tell. It's just one of the many doors on the map, so it's very hard to know where to go in this game. I was lost a lot last night. Let's turn on the furnace. Obviously it's not easy to hire employees now because the reputation's damaged already, and group to post hire got people who already will quit and wait to come how bad the company is. Yeah, exactly. The truth is out, and it is the truth that shall set us free.
Job well done. One and all, a job well done. From here on out, looks like the Dawn Chorus has a home again. I like the Scar. It's a fitting name for all the wounds we bear. Some of us marked for exile, others unwanted from birth. But we all had an urge to claw back at the world.
There's some really awesome costumes. You can actually wear something like that.
Claim our existence. That rage. It fueled our struggle. And the struggle became our journey. Here we stand. Now,
So far, I like Lyle quite a bit.
history know your names. Let the world hear you. The Scar belongs to us.
We are the Scar.
And for our two noble comrades who led us here at last, I'd like to offer this humble gift.
I mean, like a forma or a jail or something.
We use the furnace to inscribe the insignia.
Oh, cool.
Consider it a mark of our victory.
Nice. Maybe that's the item that needed the memory, you know? That's gonna activate the memory.
Now we travail the road to tomorrow. That will never change.
Thank you, Craig. Everyone. And of course, you.
We did it! I like that. This is where our future begins.
Well, looks like we've got our work cut out for us.
Now what do we do?
Well, friends, where do we begin?
Just tell us what you need, Craig. After all this time, there's damn near nothing we can't do.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What say you, my friend?
I think I need to go back in time.
I thought as much. It's all right. I had a hunch this time would come. You're needed
Oh,
elsewhere.
well, that was the other option.
Any calls, yeah?
Indeed.
Don't
Nature
worry,
calls.
back. It's farewell for now, not forever, right? You can drop by anytime.
So I wonder if Lyle will end up being kind of like cocoon formed and crazy.
So be it. Don't worry, my friend. I'll look out for the chorus. For all our friends here. Until you come home again. And I know you will. Have you heard of the summoning forma? There's a limit on the range, I know. But in a pinch, I can rush right to your aid. If you need me, I'm there.
And I think we've obtained this for now, maybe two others.
Bonds now, when I never knew I would. But it's more than enough to forge a contract. I'll engrave a shard of my power within you.
Thanks.
Looks like it worked. If you need me, you call me. And even if I'm beyond voice's reach, never forget the chorus's vow. Even in the longest night, even on the hardest road, our hearts are one. Until the day we meet again, my friend. I'll be waiting.
Thanks, Lyle. Alright, we forged a summoning pact with Lyle. We've got the engraved chorus dagger, which was huge. Now we can return to the present. Let's see. Uh-oh. Guess it just wants me to take this, maybe? I don't remember how to do that then. Forward base 1. We can go ahead and fast travel and follow the bond, so we can go ahead and activate the, the time travel scene.
Time jump successful.
Thanks, Lou.
And we did it. Somehow, we got our key too. Hold on just a moment. I'll go ahead and scan the database. This should let us know about any alterations.
Okay, this is the present now, which is obviously the post-apocalyptia.
In some way.
And I think that now we'll be able to face Lyle in his form, his new form.
It seems no major changes have been made to the original timeline. But one way or another, our objective hasn't changed. We still need to slay the hero Lyle.
You're back.
Hey!
I see. Very good. It looks like you managed to get a hold of the key after all. At long last, it's time to lay Lyle to rest and start to save our world.
So we did Jose, and now Lyle.
Ambivalent to this,
I know
which is understandable.
when we were facing off with Franz, I forget the hero's name, William or something.
I know it's hard, but try to put it behind you. The price of failure is too steep.
That may be true, but Lyle... No, not just Lyle. The whole chorus was...
Stop. Whatever you saw, keep it to yourself. We're expressly forbidden from discussing anything you may have done in the past.
Yeah, we shouldn't really be dabbling in the past anyways, but we're doing a lot.
Anything you've heard is ultimately up to you. But it is the cardinal rule of this mission.
Slay all heroes.
Burden. I truly do. But it is our duty not to overstep our bounds. We'll get started whenever you're ready.
Alright.
Breaks are important too.
Apparently, Lou is pretty good. Other than yesterday's stream, I haven't really had the companions out much, aside from the very, very first one in the very first stream. I forgot his name already, but it was like William, or like Conrad, or Conjecture, or Wilfor. I forgot. It was something. It was the dude with the the buzz cut, and he had a claw hand. Ooh, Titus. Let's go activate this real quick.
You've gotten stronger.
So HP increases ever so slightly. You get a little bit of attack damage, things like that as well. You know, I'm interested. I need to know where I'm currently at, but I also need to see if I can increase the strength of my weapon. Well, if only 1,700, you know, not Amrita, but whatever, souls, that probably wouldn't be enough anyway, so darn it. Haze, that's right. Well, okay, so yeah, I don't know if I have enough to even try to level anyway, so it's okay. We'll attempt this boss for now and see. But I feel very squishy. It has nothing to do with the clothes I'm wearing, I promise. You can wear any armor, and essentially it's just a matter of what you have equipped. Fam, so I'm playing this normally. Yeah, no challenge run. no challenge run for this one. Initially, I wanted to do like a bayonet only challenge run, but it didn't really. You don't start off with one of those types of weapons. You have to start off with a standard weapon first, and then you have to find a bayonet. And because it was my first playthrough, I had no clue how to get one other than like a shop. So it took a little bit. Let's see here. Wish I could see these. These look kind of neat.
Did you find something?
And ammo is limited, so you can actually use it. So you got to be pretty smart with how you do that. You know, I want to upgrade this like really bad. Bayonet. These are the ones you can shoot. So go with this for now. Just stay with what we got, I suppose. But yeah, no challenge run for this, fam. I'm kind of burnt out on challenge runs. I've been doing the Neo 2 level 1, Neo 3 level 1 back to back. That was quite a bit. It was amazing, but I'm just like, to have to be on that much and die in one hit and have to do everything perfect, it's very challenging. That's taxing on the old brain. So Resident Evil will be a regular playthrough as well. Resident Evil will be a standard playthrough, and then Crimson Desert, depending if I'm fresh, we might do something fun with that. Uh-oh, Lyle looks crazy. Looks awesome though. See, he looks very similar to his form when he was, you know, more humanoid. Josei looked like a samurai, she looked like a samurai monk person from Sekiro.
Of eternal bliss and prosperity.
Anything else on the schedule beyond this and RE? Crimson Desert on the 19th. The Relic First Guardian, May. Beast of Reincarnation in August. Phantom Blade 0 in September. And then whenever these come out, Onimusha Way of the Sword whenever it comes out. Mortal Shell 2 whenever it comes out. Lords of the Fallen 2 whenever it comes out. And make sure I'm not missing anything else.
Don't worry, my friends. Wait a while. Stay back and let this one
Ninja Gaiden 4 Wolverine. We'll play Wolverine as well. And then Ninja Gaiden 4 DLC comes out on the 4th. I'm going to be really rusty on that, but we're playing at, you know, Master Ninja level and stuff, so I have to get back into that because it's going to be quite tough. That game was very, very challenging, so I'm gonna have to be on my stuff to do good with that. Ooh! This is where we get that big sword, though, that we saw in all the promotional materials. This is like Radon, right? Consort. Ah, ah. Oh, he's not doing too good. One-armed hero Lyle. He had both arms when I knew him, but it's fine. He's gonna transform, of course. That was awesome. But he's pretty easy if you smother him. This is a boss that wants you to be out further away. Not so bad if you stay close to him. Similar to Josie, but man, she had a lot of AoE strikes. He's going to transform, surely. The Wolverine Origins, yeah, I'm going to try and play that as well. That comes out just a few days after Phantom Blade, so Phantom Blade 0 will be top priority. Wolverine will be something, you know, we can do for fun, but I've always wanted to play a good Wolverine game. The only one I ever played was like Adamantium Rage or whatever it was, like on Super Nintendo. And that one was fun, but most of the other Wolverine games suck. or you're just a fighting game, or it's an X-Men game and you can only play him for a little bit and you only have like 1 or 2 levels to play as him, so not my favorite. Oh yeah. I'm assuming he didn't keep them safe. Now he's gonna fly. He has 4 swords now, 3 swords now. I will never get out of your mind. Oh, balls! I didn't think he was gonna do that. We're getting close. Yeah! Now with the AoEs, man. The bosses love their AoEs. Hit me! Okay, well, phase 2 is like where the fight actually begins.
This isn't over.
The game is based on the movie. It's pretty good. Oh, the game based on the movie is pretty good. Yeah, that was back. When did that come out? That came out like around the time of Ninja Gaiden, Razor's Edge, and they made it seem like there was a lot of. They took a lot of inspiration from that. I never played that game either. Usually, like game movies and movie games are really terrible, so I didn't ever give it a chance. But I've heard that it's pretty good. I forgot about that one, but I never played it. Thank you, Lyle. Thank you, Lyle. Can't see ass right now. All I see is Lyle's nards. Could anybody see anything in that sequence? Because I couldn't. I couldn't see a thing. The game is way better than the movie for sure. I didn't think the movie was so bad, but everybody hated the movie. I thought it was kind of cool, actually. See, now he's doing all these moves? Really? Sir? I knew that was going to connect. Yeah! He hit me with his little nubbly. Ah, my face. I enjoyed the movie, and it wasn't so bad. I thought it was kind of cool. But no, I didn't get to try the game. I was really at the time hesitant because every game, every movie was being adapted to a game, and they're all pretty terrible.
No holding back.
But I should have given it a chance.
I'll protect you. To the end.
How come the first time he was so much easier? He didn't do anything that I couldn't dodge the first time.
I'm not strong enough.
Let's see. What can we do? Well, I guess we could summon our little chick. Man, I'm hungry. I just don't know what the hell I'm doing different this time than the first fight, because he's hitting me with everything he's got this fight. This dude's insane. The first time, I mean, it was so easy, but... we got phase 2 is when the fight actually begins, and that is a challenge. I don't know how to skip this. There you go. Hold triangle. So we got him down to about 50%.
Everyone, I'm coming back.
I don't know what happened to him. They get really grotesque and ugly. And then there's phase 2, they're just nuts.
Take your time.
Josie, at least her cocoon form was miserable. She's pulling aggro really good, so that's great, but I'm just still getting hit by dumb stuff. Glancing blows. Oh, she slowed him down. That's fantastic. Look at that. That's awesome. Now he's gonna track me, which is fine. Very nice. This is going to be some good heavy damage here. Well, it's Lyle down.
Saved me. Again.
I did. I've saved you again, Lyle. Always cleaning up after you, it seems.
It's you.
Now, he was much easier than Josie. Josie was an absolute mess.
There's nothing left. Nothing here for any of us. All our dreams from back then,
God.
gone.
Don't. I don't want to phase 2.
Do it.
Oh, I will. I'm gonna rip your heart right out. Right out of your chest cavity. I'm gonna cook it medium rare. I like the music. The soundtrack's awesome. Still very good. There's just a lot of the songs from Code Vein 1, but I like it. It's still really good. Incursion. The final incursion.
Gobo's forces are headed this way. Judging by his numbers, he's coming for the kill. And there's my mother. My poor mother in her current state. We defy augury, but all for nothing. Are we just destined to lose everything?
I refuse to accept that. I'll stop Imogen. I can do it. Believe me, Craig. Listen to me. I will not let the scar fall.
Never.
Never.
Man, that sucks. I like Lyle's story the best so far.
On my blade.
I actually am not motivated to skip. I want to hear and see what's going on. So what happened after we left?
Stop them here and now, Craig.
So be it, Lyle. We'll hold the surface until you get back.
Ooh, that was cool.
See you on the other side.
I wish there was another way. But we'll have to settle this score now. I need to do this.
I apologize for the erratic movements, guys. It's my controller. It's not the game. I just can't, for the life of me, stay still. So that's Imogen. Okay. Why don't we kill Imogen? Like, we could go to the past and for the very first sequence, and it seemed to allow us to fight Franz or France. I'd like to be able to do that more. Containers.
All of them. Something must have happened.
He must have died again. Oh, he died again. His arm got cut off.
Where did everyone go?
That's why he's called One Arm Lyle. And Craig's dead. Oh man, that's a shame. See, like, his story is good. I really like that. I mean, it's sad, but you know. Dang. It happens. Sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Thank you.
Day Marshall has subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel.
Finally. Now I can make amends.
Jail says you can alter their story. Depends on how invested you are. I see. So had I stayed in the past and not returned to the present, that could have been different in Jail? See, that wasn't very clear to me, because every quest shows that I have to defeat the hero. So ultimately I have to defeat the hero. So in the very first instance where you got to choose if you want to go back to the present or the past, I helped the dude with the claw hand and the short hair, and I defeated Franz. And he apparently like lived or whatever. I don't know how to make that happen though. What I'm trying to do is go back and forth in between time and change as much as I can and be as but maybe I didn't explore enough. I don't know. It's a little confusing for me, but I'm still trying to figure it out. Obviously, we're now like, what, probably 30%, 40% of the game, but I'm still not understanding entirely. I'm assuming the more thorough you are, the more you explore, then you could potentially have more stronger bonds that alter their fate. Is that what maybe happens, Jail?
Scar was struck by another catastrophe. Is that why Lyle vanished from history?
No, this progress just now is a must, but starting right now you can alter Lyle's story. Oh, okay, cool.
Historically, we can't alter.
So everything so far, I've done what I need to do. Because I follow the quest. Like, if the quest says go back to the present, go back to the past, I'm doing that.
For the better?
And I wasn't sure, like, was it because I wasn't exploring the entire region?
Thank you.
Much of it seemed blocked off, honestly.
The timeline is now finished. I strongly suggest you move on to your next mission.
So Jail said, no, this progress is now a must, but starting now, you can alter his story.
Lyle.
Remember what I told you?
I don't even remember the very first character that we helped at the very beginning in that tower, whenever we met Mommy Milk Jugs.
You have the freedom to revisit that.
And then we destroyed Franz. I want to be able to do stuff like that. Like, he was supposed to die, but we killed Franz, and now he's alive. So I want to do those types of
I will continue to
alterations.
support you in completing them.
Going back in the past doesn't seem to have accomplished that.
I prefer we move on. Understand? You've done your duty. Meddling with the past, meddling to excess. There's always a chance it can potentially reverse all the progress you've made so far. Think on it. Do you really want to risk having to kill Lyle again? Please, give it some careful thought.
No.
Above all else, try to weigh your feelings against what is at stake here.
One-armed Lyle. See, every single quest, if I go to the quest menu, I suppose, wherever that is, the quest list. View questesses. How do I see the quest, damn it? Okay, those are all speaks. Noah, it was Noah. But most of them are like kill, kill, kill. I don't know how to actually view the quest. There you go. Vanquish the heroes. That is literally the primary objective here. Timeline shift. So there's, okay, that's interesting. The shift is important for me. Request from a friend. We have these three. See, the Lyle thing is just gone now. We did everything in that quest. Like, everything possible in that. So I'm assuming any additional time spent on that would result in something different. Fam says, well, night, guys. Take care, fam. Have a great rest of your night. Jail says, yes, many things are unclear. There's no choice but to go with the flow, but Lyle is somewhat separate from the others. Interesting. I like it. He's my favorite so far. So, like, you pretty much have to kill all these bros. So Holly, I've never tried to kill yet. I could try and save her. And I could do these. Okay. Oh, for fam, it's very late. For fam, it's literally like 1 or 2 a.m. right now. So have a great night, fam.
Your bond with Lyle? It's no use. It isn't strong enough to make the jump through.
Interesting. So he is unique.
If only there were another era. Some other when in which we could meet Lyle.
No.
Maybe.
I mean, I don't even know what precise time frame that was. Okay, fading bond. So we did the same thing with Josie. Jill says, "Oh, I see. Then have a good rest." Oh, for sure. Yeah, fam stays up late, usually just to say hi, and once the time goes back to, like, you know, whatever daylight savings or whatever the hell it's called, whenever we, you know, lose an hour, it'll be a little bit easier for him to hang out a little bit longer.
You've come so far.
You know, I shouldn't have used all that, darn it, because I want to upgrade my weapon. But I'm sure there's consumable haze I could use. Okay, broken bonds. Okay, where am I exactly? I need to go to Magamel. Let's go and chat with everybody here. And I am going to see if I could potentially upgrade my stuff. Oh, cocoon keys. Is this, oh yeah, she's... Wait, did they, oh, I was gonna say, did they nerf her teats?
The weapons shop. If you want anything.
You better pay up. Orc swords. Okay, let's see. Let's go down here. I need to upgrade my weapon. I think it's this one.
I'll upgrade your weapon.
There it is. I need tender light stones. Are you joshing me? I have 0? Oh, all I keep getting is these other stones. I don't understand. Crimson. Okay, so I have no tender light stones, but all the damn crimson stones you could ever ask for. So light stones must be, you know, reserved for more powerful weapons. That sucks. Okay. Enhance Forma. Let's see. Those are heart remnants. Seemingly rare upgrade items. And then we can enhance the jail. I'm down for the jail, yeah. I'm gonna stick with that one for probably the majority of the game. Alright, so we get a little bit of fortitude for that. Well, actually, no, we already have it. So, it's right here. That's the burden. So we're good on the burden. We can still be light, which is nice. What's the forma again? Yeah, these things. I don't really use these. In fact, I think this is the one I think it's L2 I would use, but we haven't really needed it. And then I can't upgrade my weapon because I need a tender light stone. That sucks. Okay. So I need to go and find a way to purchase that stuff. Do you have upgrade materials for sale? So we transform the weapon. It can't be transformed, okay. Transform defensive forma. Can change it to have some sort of elemental, which is pretty neat. But you need rune leaves. Extract a booster. Materials dropped by enemies that roam each region can be used to obtain boosters. Sprint stamina cost down. So I have enough to do that. That's cool. And then sell. I have all these items. I'm probably going to keep them because I'm weird. So I don't have Tender Lightstone. I have Tender Lightstone 3, which is insane. I don't have Tender Lightstone 2. That is so suck. That is suck, man. Dang it. That'd be so nice to have had it. Yeah, she's a little baddie. Okay. I had to talk to... I need to speak with Noah as well.
The hero Jose, a revenant who fell victim to her very own powers.
If you buy the special customer tokens, is that from Jedwiga's minions? Because I try and buy those. You will unlock upgrade materials in the shop.
She was exceedingly skilled and held in high esteem. Someone well respected, I imagine, even by those whose lives her powers would one day claim.
Certain minions... Yeah, okay.
Hiya, do you have a moment? I'm in charge of boosters are used by revenants to... While the effects are potent, but find the optimal fit for your combat. From now on, I'll give you any boosters I develop. One more thing.
Nice.
Developing boosters requires remnant.
I just learned that.
Hard to come by. Would you mind keeping an eye out for certain ones?
Yep, you just gotta tell me which one. Bloodfield Strike, very nice.
Praying you stay safe.
And what about you? Gosh, Iris has tons of requests.
Friends. You are all that remains of their ranks now. Yet another reason we need to continue our journey. Let me know.
And we need to find Noah. Ah, he's right there. Lovely. Yeah, I wish we still had our little mini-map, because I don't know where the hell.
The way the records talk of the hero Jose as a leader, who treated everyone equally, revenant or human, really stuck out.
Jose was crazy.
And a fine ally. Hey, you look well. Say, are you particular about what weapons you use? See, I'm in charge of weapons research at Magmal. If you're ever interested in upgrading your gear,
I'm so interested.
I want you to have this. Notice the strange runes? The frontier's littered with weapons that have...
We're gonna need to find some tender stones, and then we've usually been broke every time we come across Jadwiga's minions. We've purchased a few of those tokens before. I'll go ahead and get the rest. Oh, that looks so cool.
If you find any
engraved weapons, okay.
Could you bring them to me?
Yeah, I could.
Let me know if you need me.
Okay, so let's take a look at that weapon we just got then. Old engraved. Wow, that's not bad. This is upgraded to +1. Okay. This weapon is all over strength, dexterity, mind. This one's just strength and dexterity. Interesting. Okay, I'm happy. Let's go ahead and move on. Jail says, just holler if you need this. I noted the merchants down. What does this say? What are we supposed to do now? Iris's request. Oh, yeah, we got all the requests. They obviously start here, then they go to Sunken City. That's Josie's bond. Corroded Scar. That's Iris. Okay. Fading Bond again. Slay the Hero Hall. Okay, that's where we need to go next. Well, I'm not gonna lie, that kind of messed me up a little bit. What? Where's Holly? She's over there, okay. To mark this. No, I need to just mark it on my map, man. Pin that. Let's put a pin in that. We'll go here and we'll start fast traveling northwest. Have you talked to Lavinia? She gives you boosters for mastering blood codes. I didn't speak with her right now though, but I had been speaking with her. And then every time we can get to a place where we can speak with Lou, you typically get an upgrade for her blood code as well. Like I think I'm on C right now. Alright, I'm going southwest. I need to go northwest. Wait, hold on. Oh, lovely. Thank you. Lavinia is Mommy Milk Jugs, right? The tall one?
I'll be along for the ride.
Oh, cool. She's literally on for the ride. That's so awesome. Why do I have 2 points of interest?
Let's take this slowly and carefully.
Should only be 1 point of interest. Oh, that's so particular. Remove the pin, fool. Gosh, okay. So now we know we need to go this other way. Northwest. Okay, Mommy Milk Jugs has been spoken to. Ow.
Are you alright?
No. Not okay.
We must remain vigilant from here on.
Ooh.
Shall we rest a while?
Just for a moment. Thanks, Jail.
I'll be right there.
Whoa, this is cool. Alchemy table. I need some tender lightstone 2s, please. I'll go around and pay off Jadwiga's minions here. I like this area already. Ooh, that's cool. Let's go fight that guy. Oh yeah. Daddy likes.
Brace yourself. Fight to the end.
Ugh. Quit that, that's so gross. Ah! He's raging! Couldn't get in front of him enough. Reposition, unfortunately. I couldn't get in front of him. JL says, I worry about backseating too much. Just here to watch you play in your own way and provide hopefully useful info if asked. Oh no. Just so you know, you are certainly not backseating. You know, if it's a game that I'm like, oh my gosh, like, this is the best thing since like sliced bread. Like I definitely want to find everything on my own, but tips and suggestions and all that stuff, I definitely appreciate. So I never feel like, oh my gosh, like, but if the difference, I think backseating is more like when you're telling me what to do versus like suggesting, you know? So I think that the tips and suggestions to me are always welcome. So don't feel like you can't tell me those things. Like you certainly can. I always am welcome to tips and suggestions. I just may not use them. A lot of times I'm too stubborn or I'm really fixated on the way I'm doing it and I want to try it my way. So, you know, a lot of times I just like, oh, okay, that's a great tip, but I may or may not use it, but it's good to know because other people in chat might need it or something like, you know, so I always love when you guys have the knowledge. Typically, I'm the one that has to be like the expert in giving guides and tips and all that stuff. So it's really nice whenever I don't have to do that. So trust me, I appreciate it more than you know. Thank you so much. A small way to repay all the help I got from your guide for Lies of P. Oh man, I thank you so much. Yeah, see, like in that instance, you know, like I'm typically in that role and it's so cool to just do a blind playthrough and not have all the knowledge because you guys find out all these different things that it takes me maybe a playthrough or two to figure out. And it's really nice to get your perspective of things. So I really like that. Thank you, very kind of you. Yeah, of course. Thank you, because your knowledge is very helpful. You know, it's not just only my knowledge is all that matters or the only thing I value. Not at all. I have to learn from you guys just as much as sometimes you learn from me every once in a while. So, but yeah, this is a game that I am taking really casually. I enjoy it casually, but doing it hardcore or anything like that, or like, you know, min-maxing all this, I wouldn't really probably do that. Just because the part that kills me is that there's so many things I know I'm missing and it's like, oh, it drives me crazy. I hate missing things. I am very much so a completionist. Alright, we've got another missile over here. Cool. Oh, okay. This should take us to a new region then.
We're approaching the undead forest.
Before
we head in, let's go over what we know.
It's scary. Poisonous.
Sanatorium.
Ooh.
Conducted on corruptions caused by the resurgence.
So like an asylum type?
Served as director of the sanatorium.
Yikes. That's who I want.
Otherwise known as
The Reaper Witch? No way. It's not very nice.
The Revenant of Luxuria bloodline, whose members are born with access to a rare ability.
As long as it's not time slow.
The power to heal. Holly used her gift to palliate the suffering of many of her patients, including her own father.
Ouch.
But during one of their treatments, she made a tragic blunder that drove them into a frenzy. In the end, she killed them all.
That's insane.
She came to be known by the epithet of the Reaper Witch. Though branded a criminal, she was later summoned to combat the upheaval and went dormant in her cocoon.
They all have such tragic endings.
Pathos still lingers strongly in the forest. Tread carefully while venturing through.
Alright, now that I have this, I think it's important to go back and talk with some of Jadwiga's minions. Which, I've actually, well, they were marked. Let's see here. They should still be present on the map in some capacity. Like, for example, if we were to go back and speak with What's-His-Nuts over here, not in Magmel, but over by Lyle's place. I don't see them anymore, though. You usually see little humans. Like, that's one right there. Just for the sake of, let's go test it out. Jail says CV2 is hell if you're completionist. Not recommended. I'm still suffering, so I'm glad you can play it casually. Yeah, I'm forcing myself to play it casually because if I didn't, I'd be really overwhelmed and stressed out because I want to experience and explore everything. So I'm just taking it kind of one day at a time because I know that when this game first came out, I knew I was going to jump into Neo 3 as a priority. When, now that we're finished with the Neo 3 challenge run, I said, okay, I'll jump back into Code Vein, but then Resident Evil will be a priority. So this is going to be a game that it's a slow burn that we're going to beat over time. And because of that, I'm going to forget how to play. I'm going to get rusty in between. So I don't want to take it too seriously and try and 100% it because I know that would just absolutely fry my brain. Do you have Tender Lightstone 2s? I did buy the customer thing. Dang it. Dang it. Okay, so actually, hold on. Talk to me, sir. You have upgrade equipment. I could do it here, technically, if I had the stones. That's awesome. So you're just like his master, then. Okay, so there's Jadwiga's minion, number 1. I know there was several others that I located. But yeah, as a completionist, this game is very, very like stressful in that regard because it doesn't give you a lot of visibility on that kind of progress, if you will. But like in Neo 3, okay, I've got all of these items here. I think I bought his too. I got all these items here. I know that I've got all the valuables, all the collectibles. I've fought all these dudes. Like, I love that. And it's not a checklist format. It's just a nice tool you can use to say, oh, I've done everything I could possibly do in this area. And that to me is a boon. It's not a burden to be like, oh my gosh, a checklist. You don't have to go through the checklist. Like, people think like that dictates what you do. It's just a tool you can use. What the heck? Oh, I thought you were a bad guy. What's up, dude?
Welcome. Anything you
I'm not even... Do you have soy sauce? I have some though. Okay, I'm gonna buy that. The silver shot. See, I wanted to go like bayonet only. I thought that would have been lots of fun. He does not have a token.
Finished replenishing our supplies?
All right. Let's see. Crazy Ken Dog says, how you doing today? I'm doing great. How are you, my friend? Jail says, that's a smart approach. I loved your Neo 3 runs. I appreciate that. I don't know if you caught the Neo 2 run, but I did a level 1 Neo 2 run, and then immediately after, as soon as I transitioned from this game to Neo 3, I did the world's first level 1 run for Neo 3. No armor, no items, no mercy. And it was fantastic. That was such a great playthrough, by the way. I thought there was another one over by Craig's place. But I know we would have purchased that, right? Yeah. Air Force One. Well, I have no clue where the rest of these minions are, and I've seen so many. That's fine. We'll just continue along this path for now, then. I believe this is the Undead Forest, but we'll find out for sure. Crazy Kendall, how you doing, my friend?
What's all the commotion?
Jail says, I'm still catching up with the VODs. Oh, no worries. No worries. I was just wondering if you had watched those, but yeah, so I did level 1 run for that, level 1 run for Neo 3, and then level 1 run for Neo 3. Oh my gosh. That was chef's kiss, man. That's probably one of the best games I've ever played. It's just so damn good. I was so shocked because Neo's good, but Neo 3 put it on the map in such a way for me that, oh man, it's just like I wanted to keep playing. I wanted to keep playing. It was so good. Jail says, the one at Craig's place is only in the past. There's a bond to the past you haven't found yet. That's correct. I'm currently in the present. That's why. Because like I know I've found several other Jedwiga's minions. Ooh. No. We're gonna push. This looks insane. See, Plague Doctor enemy design. That's lovely because we're about to approach a sanatorium. That's cool. You know, that's inspired. I like that. Thanks, Jail. I forgot all about the transition of present and past. Crazy Kendog says, I'm doing good. Can't wait to get home to finish Chapter 4 in Wukong. Off your walkthrough, got to kill that giant spider. That's a good fight, by the way. That entire dungeon, if you will, is so good. I really enjoyed that region. So starting next week, guys, after Tuesday, I've got some, some personal things I need to address that have been plaguing me for quite some time. But after Tuesday of next week, all that should kind of be at a, somewhat in a manageable state. And so what I'll be able to do is I'm going to return to my normal posting schedule. And at the same time, I'm going to try my best to maintain streaming 5 days a week. I normally stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 11 to 2 Central, but I am going to continue to try to do the weekly, Monday through Friday streams. I haven't been putting any like super chat goals, but typically we meet a little super chat goal and then I'm streaming for the full week. Instead, I'm going to try and continue doing that. And at the same time, I'm going to add the regular posts to my other channels and add those back to the mix so I can return to my old schedule. And that will allow us to have content on the lore channel, more videos as opposed to just streams on this channel. So you'll have more guides, more reviews, and more information on games that I'm interested in. Like I want to have you guys to have insight on games that like analysis of trailers and things like that I'm really eager to do. I just haven't had the time because I've been dealing with, what I've been dealing with. But I am super excited to announce that I will be kind of trying to maintain a 5-day stream schedule as long as we can meet super chat goals. And then I'm going to continue to do like regular posts. So I've got like 3 scripts written. I just need to do the voiceovers and get some B-roll and stuff. So I've been writing scripts as much as I can for some of those videos. So I want to make sure I have them ready for anybody that, anybody that's willing to watch those other channels, of course. So super exciting. Crazy Kendall, because I like Chapter 2 the most part. Yeah, Chapter 3, in my opinion, was so long. Like, it kind of wore out its welcome for a bit because it was a snowy chapter. I loved it, but it was like, oh man, it keeps going. It's a very long chapter. So still a very good part of the game, but I wish they would have broken that up. I need you to make a Sekiro walkthrough. Oh man, I started doing a 100% walkthrough on Sekiro, but I haven't played it now in like 2 months, so I'm a little rusty. But I was at the point where I was doing like every day I was beating Inner Ishin just to stay fresh. Like I was beating Inner Ishin every day before I did anything, just as a warm up, And so I that's something that I'll probably do at some point in the future. But my playthrough of my first playthrough is pretty thorough. Like I did and if you have any questions on like quest lines, I could help as best I could. But I was working on a written guide so that way I could make it in video form. I always do an outline first that outlines every single thing, like turn left, grab this, drop down, grab that. So like it takes quite a bit of time to do. But I didn't actually ever finish because we got overwhelmed with all these new launches and stuff. And that's when everything started kicking up with what I've been having to deal with these last few months since October, pretty much. Die! Yeah, chapter 2 is pretty amazing though, in my opinion. I loved it. Jail says, hope whatever's plaguing you right now will be resolved very quickly. Take your time. Pretty sure we'll all be patiently waiting. Oh yeah, trust me. Other than like, so Tuesday, I will have to, you know, I'll be out and then I'll come back and I'll probably stream that evening, for example. So we'll be good to go. Yeah, it's silly people. People from the past trying to harm my family and I. And so I have to defend my, you know, obviously defend them. And our legal system is questionable at best, so I've been having to deal with that, and it's just an absolute shame the way it works. Nice. That's pretty awesome. Oh, cool. Lou is so whenever we get a chance, we'll go into that like mirror realm, and then we'll be able to chat with Lou. Yeah, I need to kill some of these fog things. I forget what they're called. And thank you so much, Jay. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. No matter what, like nobody's gonna take any more away happiness away from me or my family. You know, none of that stuff matters. You know, they can try and take all the worldly stuff, and that's perfectly fine. But they're not gonna take anything that really matters. Crazy Ken Duck says, "Oh, that's smart, actually. Yeah, way too many games to keep up on for sure." And it's difficult for me. I am very like fixated on one particular title at a time. So if I'm playing 2 games at the same time, I'm gonna suffer. I'm not gonna give you like that peak gameplay that I could if I'm focusing on like a Sekiro playthrough, and if I'm also playing this game. Like the controls are different, all that stuff makes it very difficult for me to bounce back and forth, and that's typically why, unless it's really slow, it's hard for me to do those. Or if that's the only game I'm focusing on, it's hard to do those 100%, guys. Ow! I missed. Rip them apart. I love it. Jail says, I'll be praying for you and your loved ones. Though I'm not religious. No, that's okay. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. I'm not religious per se, but I do have, you know, I am a person of faith, I would say. I don't really like, you know, and I guess for all intents and purposes, the religion in itself is interesting, but I do believe in God and all that good stuff, and I do have faith, but it just, I'm not religious, right? I'm not a guy that's gonna go to church and all that stuff. There's a lot of reasons behind that. But I certainly am constantly in prayer, man, all that stuff, and trying to do the right thing, you know, make a lot of decisions that hopefully I feel would be the right thing to do. And unfortunately, though, you know, I always say it's harder to be good. You know, it's so easy to be bad in this world, and it rewards that kind of behavior. And that's why the people that are trying to, you know, constantly plague me and attack me and my family, like they always will be present. And there's not a certain time. Okay, it's gonna be done after Tuesday. That will never go away. But their time is short-lived in terms of like from a spiritual perspective. Like they're just shooting themselves in the foots. So it's like, go ahead, do your worst, for I will do mine.
Welcome. Anything?
I need to not walk a mile away from you. Okay. This, please. Now, I need to find... Oh, yes. This is exactly what I needed. Yes. Yeah. Falling Sun, that sounds cool, too. Okay, instead, let's upgrade my weapon, because I've been wanting to upgrade this for like a year now. Dude, this thing is so powerful. Tender Lightstones are quite rare. Now, we have Tender Lightstone 3 at this point. Okay, so I need one more. I love it. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to. Thank you, little minion. So this dude right here was the guy. And I appreciate that, Jail. I really do. I would say that I'm not religious either, in the sense of, you know, well, the true meaning of that word. Certainly not. Crazy Ken Duck says definitely is. I was playing Wukong, then went to Ghost of Tsushima, and was so different. Then back to Wukong. Have to got to finish one more time. Yeah, so it's so hard to go back and forth to me as well. I'm really the kind of person that, like, I can be really good at one thing at a time, but not many things at once.
There's a message written on the pouch too.
What does it say, Lou? Unless I have to look it up. Let's see. I may have to look it up ourselves to see other items. Inventory. Probably key item, I'd imagine. Dear Dr. Holly, thank you for always making me feel better with your magic. I made a bookmark with the flyer you gave me. I worked very hard to make it, so please use it. Once I'm better, I'll want to walk around the park with you. 3 doses daily after meals. 14-day supply. Remember to take that every meal. Interesting.
What's all the commotion?
Oh, for sure, Jail. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Try to be... Yeah, you always have to have that discernment, you know? I think that's what makes us different from, in my opinion, from, like, you know... That's what makes us different as people. You gotta have discernment. You can't just blindly do things. We're not sheep, you know? I feel like sometimes people get a little too complacent, just believe everything that's thrown at them. It's like, you shouldn't do that. You can do that, and many people do, but you should not. You should not.
Fight to the end.
Nice. That's cool. Take this. Lou, he's dead. Calm down. He's dead, Lou. Pure platinum. Now the platinum, if I'm not mistaken, that's going to enhance our jail. Jail says, on a different note, the katana really is great. Oh my gosh. I think this is one of the weapons you get from just getting the game, right? It's like a pre-order type bonus. The katana is fantastic. The skills Looming Slash and Phantom Assault carried me through the whole game. You know, I don't even know the precise skills I have on it, but I wish I could see. I wouldn't unless I'm in a menu, I guess, but yeah, I have... Well, it might even be the same ones. I mean, I have the dash, which is this, and then the uppercut, which I think is very strong. Oh, he blew up. No way. And he just died too. Okay. As long as he died too. We'll grab this as well. And jump down.
Sorry to keep you.
It's the weapon for buying the ultimate version. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I mean, that's super pay to win. And it's only like $100 or something. It was like 10 haze. It was insanely cheap as well. And I was like, what is this? And when I saw how powerful it was. There's 2 weapons. There's a set of daggers you could get as well for the Ultimate Edition. I didn't realize they were going to be so powerful though, but they're quite good. Ah, a blood bead.
It can't be. These plants produce nectar that stimulates my abilities. If I don't get blood,
Damn it.
here I go.
Your life is forfeit. Yeah, it is. It is now. Okay. Truly pay to win and pay to look fashionable. Yeah, I mean, it's sort of pay to win because that, I mean, those 2 weapons had such higher attack power than the base weapons you could purchase there, and it was insanity. Well, thanks, Crazy Ken Dog. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much. And yeah, things will work out no matter what. No matter the outcome. It's really about perspective. So 100% happy with it. I just want some finality to it. Just want peace. That's all I care about. So everything's going to be perfect. Thank you so much, Ken Dog, for real. I appreciate that, man. Truly pay to win. It is. Thanks, Ken Dog. I appreciate you, my friend. It does mean a lot. I'm getting a little lost though. Hold on. So I need to make sure I go. No, I'm good. Never mind. I really appreciate that, man. That was very kind of you. But yeah, everything's gonna be great. Alright, I need you to stop running at me so I can do this. Move back just a smidge. Go in aggressively with this. Triangle to finish you off. And Bob's your uncle. Bob's your uncle. Jail says, thank you sincerely, Crazy Ken Dog. May you always be blessed with love, health, and peace in your kind heart. For sure, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Like that is that like I'm just so I feel so happy. Like this is the community that I'm a part of, you know? It's just so awesome. You guys are amazing. Life is so good, and I thank you guys largely as part of that, you know, because man, there's times when you think like, man, there's just nothing good out there, nothing good, and then and every day I do this, I'm just reminded of how awesome people can be, and I love that. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, so I think there's a bridge somewhere. Oh, that's so sad. I see a slide in a playground. Okay, we're gonna do this. Hey, how'd she do that? She has the same jail I have? I didn't know she had that. Huh. That's interesting. That'd be really cool. Oh my gosh. Jump scare city, man. Now, Code Vein 1 was full of jump scares like that and ambushes, so I should have actually prepared for that. Brother. Thank you, my gosh. Jail says, Inhuman, your vibes create your tribe, so we all just reflect what you give to the world. Oh, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And Crazy Kending says, you guys are welcome. Yeah, man. Thank you so much. I like that it rhymes too. Your vibes create your tribe. I like that. And I guess that makes sense, you know, like that's what I want to do. I want to be able to brighten your guys' day and just, you know, just have fun, you know? Uh-oh. Dang it. But yeah, those things are really important. And sometimes it's really cool to hear from you guys because I'm like, oh, okay, like I don't realize some of the things that, you know, I could help with your guys' day and things like that. So it was a little while ago that I was like, oh man, like me being able to like make someone smile or laugh if they're having a bad day. It's like little stuff like that goes a long way, you know, and it's really cool that you know, people really look forward to the streams, and that could be a good part of their day. Oh, they're watching dinner, they're on lunch break or whatever. It's pretty fun. So I don't know, I enjoy that stuff. I just want to have a positive impact, you know. Like I said, it's so easy to be bad and be a jerkwad, but you can't give in. It's not the way to live. Okay, he's a bomb too, I guess. He didn't blow up. Okay, that was weird. That must have been the time, her time slow then. It sounds very bomb-like. Sounds kind of bomby. Valentin uses that jail too. It's a very good one. Yeah, this is like probably my favorite jail. It looks pretty awesome too, which is a huge factor. But the fact that it gives you that regenerates ichor, that honestly is something that is like unmatched. Now, of course, you can use other abilities that like, oh hey, every time you strike, you get more ichor and whatever else. But then with Josie, for example, you could potentially then start damaging yourself if you have too much ichor, if I'm not mistaken. So you got to be like balancing it out and managing that quite a bit. That is one of those tendril enemies. Crazy Ken Dog says, that's all that matters. It's pointless to be mad or upset. The world is too short. Yeah, life is short, man. So it is too short to be angry or sad or full of regrets. There's no need to live like that. It's all about perspective, and ultimately you choose if you want to be happy or not. Every day. You can say, today was a terrible day. You can be like, today wasn't the best, but I learned this. Or, you know what, I'm glad that I'm still able to do this. Or, you know, whatever. So there's so many ways to change your perception. Ow. No! Good hit. I'm gonna go in for this. Uppercut, please. And uppercut again. I completely missed. Dash in. Whew. Spectral tissue. Okay, so I've noticed that, you know, all of these, although they're designed differently, they do have like that, like they're like, look like ectoplasm or whatever. So there's certainly ghosts. And that's where we're getting things like spectral tissue and whatever else. Interesting. Intriguing. We'll go up here then.
What's all the commotion?
I have a lot of stick drift right now. Like literally, I don't. You just noticed that's so funny. You noticed that, but yeah, like if I move a little bit, well, it's not doing it now because you said it. Well, it's been doing it this since last night, and I was like, oh man, like I feel like I just got this controller. It's been several months, but man, it doesn't take long for the controller to just like these PS5 controllers. They make them, I think, purposely a little more faulty. The PS4 controllers were never that degree of like, I don't know. But they break. The left stick is just a mess all the time. It would take years for my PS4 controller to mess up, and it's taking now at this point months for the PS5 controller to mess up, and that's a darn shame because they're not cheap. So I was gonna try and get a new headset because my headset's falling apart, but I'm like, well, now I need a new controller because obviously it's hard to do challenge runs or just regular playthroughs. See, like that, I'm not doing any of that. Any of those erratic movements and motions are not me. But now I'm gonna have to get a controller first, and then I'll try and get a headset. But it's like, dang it, I wish they made them a little more hardy, because they are way too expensive to be that flimsy, in my opinion. I don't know if this is the right direction. This is where... yeah, this is the new... okay, this is good. This is the other side of the bridge. Okay, this is where we need to be. We could jump in here, technically. Ah, there's a missile there. I could... not a missile, a missile radar, you know, thingy. It messes up the... it jams the radar signal. That's all it is. Crazy Kendrick says that's true. It's weird because old school PS3 and PS2 controllers never had stick drift. Yeah, PS4 did, but it would take a while to get there. Well, quite a bit longer than, you know, PS5 takes like 6 months, and I'm already having issues with it. Fortunately, I was able to replace this controller early in its life cycle because there was some other issue that Marcus and Suzanne had brought up, and I was like, oh, cool. So he's very knowledgeable on Xbox controllers, and there was like a certain issue that he saw. It was like a weird, like, it would keep going, not like a drift, but it would just like, it was like an input delay kind of thing, and I had the receipt, and I was able to actually get my money back, which is nice. And then I ended up just getting the same exact controller. Oh, whoops, I don't have any health. No, I don't want to die. All right. Whoa. Didn't even see your face the first time. But yeah, those
Rise and shine. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Where were you? Oh, whenever I get down the first time, she then goes away. That's right. I was like, where were you when I needed ya? When I was getting stabbed by the crazy lady. Okay. Now I think it was just over here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think they're designed like that on purpose. I'm moving. You can self-destruct away from me. Luke the Nut! What's going on, Luke? How you doing? That didn't do anything. Luke says, I bought another new controller that this weekend. Nice. Anything special? Did you get, like, you know, like, was it like a special design, or you just got a basic controller? That's always fun to get a new. Oh, I hate spending the $100 to get one, but they're like $80 now. But it's always nice to have a brand new controller. Crazy says, oh, yeah, that's cool, man. At least you got a refund on it, and I fix controllers depending on how bad it is. Yeah, like this was like last year. I got it, and like weeks into it, I was playing Wuchang Fallen Feathers, and I just kept having, see, I'm not doing anything. I kept having these weird like input lags or whatever, and then I turned it in because it was like a week into having it. And then since that time, it's now jacked up again. This is a brand new controller, by the way. So it was brand new, it was like, you know, it was faulty, turned it in, got a new one with the same design, and then now it's messed up again. So that sucks. Another black and gray one, nice. I like this one. This looks pretty nice. It's like silvery one. I've been getting different ones each time because it's like, well, might as well. I have a black one, a white one that the PlayStation came with, and I think I have one more black one if I'm not mistaken, and then this one. So it's like, that's cool, Luke. Crazy Ken Dog says they make them like that, so you have to spend more money. Yep. Jail says, so true. My new Xbox controller got stick drift after 6 months. I bought the Wukong edition controller with Hall effect sticks, and it's still fine. That's insane. Yeah, you get the Elite or the Super Duper ones, and those are fine. Luke's, you know, my Xbox controllers, though, and just in my experience, have never been an issue. I've never had an issue with Xbox controls, aside from the left bumper breaking, only because I was playing Warframe back in like 2016, and I was like dashing around like crazy, and that broke. I've never had a controller have stick drift with Xbox ever, and I'm not like an Xbox like fanboy. I think I prefer of the two, like PlayStation ever so slightly more, but Xbox I've never had issues with in my life. And I'm just talking about as a platform because of the games and how they handle releases, things like that. PlayStation's slightly better, but I like all consoles. But the controllers for PS5 are terrible. The controllers for Xbox, I've never had issues with. Luke says, my black one, the triangle's so sticky, so no good. The games I've been playing in my Helldivers just feels a little loose. Yeah, you gotta have a nice crispy controller for anything shooter-wise or anything like that. Jail says, my brother's incidentally also enjoying the Wuchang Edition controller. Nice. Yeah, Wuchang was, oh man, such a great game. That was an excellent addition to the genre as well, in my opinion. Luke says, I have so many controllers, but I like to have the only one I use. Yeah, I can understand that. I can respect that 100%. All right.
Fight to the end.
I can certainly respect that. I want to get to the point where I have a controller for streaming and a controller for like recording footage for my lore channel and other things like that, guides. But like a streaming one, and then one like it's just hard to do that because it's just expensive, man.
So it was still there.
Let's see. Looks like the limited edition PS1 controller colors. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. This kind of does, but it's a little more like shiny. When I saw those, like, because it had that, like, that old like industrial gray, I was like, that's so amazing. All the nostalgia, man. The nostalgia was real. Her shield is insane. Oh, you darn shield. What are you doing, crazy lady?
Not the best of circumstances. This time we'll
Had to be cheap because she was being cheap. She was spamming that shield bash. I don't know if you guys saw that. She spammed it like 50,000 times. Jail says, your Wuchang guide also saved my bum many times. The details you point out with the exploding enemies crossing the arms was great. Oh, yeah, for sure. Like every time that was, the time that you wanted to dodge. Unfortunately, I didn't finish that guide because I kept having issues with recording. And so I'm like at the very end, I'm like at Bow Capital, and unfortunately, or the Bow Emperor or whatever, and I wasn't able to finish that guide. So one day I will finish that guide, but I always want to make sure I know how to play the game again. It's been so long that it'd be so rusty, but very frustrating that happened because I love that game. I think it's fantastic. Definitely one of the best like new Souls likes, not from a non-FromSoft title, but not non-FromSoft dev. Luke said I didn't go out to buy a controller. We went with wife's trainers, but found a shop selling for. Oh, went to get wife trainers. but found a shop selling one for 50 euros. That's not bad. Kind of crazy. Kendall says good times. Oh yes, good times indeed. This looks so tame compared to Neo. It is. It's a lot easier in terms of the combat. It's not as crispy combat wise, you know, like I feel like the combat is not very fluid. Let me grab this real quick. It's not very fluid, right? So it's a little stiff animation wise and all that. And the open world's a little empty. And then the pacing's a little bizarre sometimes. You get some goofy pacing where it's like you think you're like, okay, it's fine, and it's like, oh, it's a cutscene. Oh, I killed an enemy. Oh, it's a cutscene. So it's like it's weird the way they kind of break it up. But so that's why I give it a 6 out of 10. It's a very decent game. The first game, in my opinion, is better just simply because the way they handled the. They didn't need open world, you know, and it still felt very Souls-like. It was very cramped, and every move mattered. Enemies could kill you quite easily. Ow. What is this guy about, man? Why are you so strong? What's all the commotion? I don't know, you just killed somebody. Just is all good. There are just too many games to play. You take all the time. I'm grateful enough for your guides. They're the best for me. I appreciate it, man. I do need to do more guides, and that's why I was talking about my schedule. I want to be able to do like a 100% guide, like at least realistically, like once every other month, and on a big game. And that way, you know, even if it's like a backlog game, like somebody will appreciate and enjoy it because it's going to be like new, and it's not going to be like when it very first came out. So it'll be, you know, up to date in terms of patches and all that, and I can still show you guys all the exploits and secrets. Oh, she looks so cool. But the long story short of it is that I do want to, go back to doing not only just streaming. I love streaming, and that's what I want to do full time. Eventually, I want to transition to do that full time, and then just be able to do guides casually. But I need to be able to consistently pump out these guides for you guys, do reviews and things like that, so I can get early copies of the games. And then I want to keep my lore channel afloat and continue making lore on that, and continue just across all my channels, just going with more consistent content like I had been doing last year. But it's ever since October, it's been really tough because of all this BS. Okay, so we're good now. We are good now. But yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. That makes me really proud. I am going to get back on that schedule. It's pretty much starting next week, so. Jail says, indeed, that's for sure. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Crazy Ken Dog. What you think of Wolverine? I'm going to get it. I'm going to play it. And I've been wanting to play it because it looks pretty like mature in the sense that you can like chop people's arms off and all that. And that's I like that kind of stuff, you know? So I will be playing it. But Phantom Blade Zero is, of course, going to be a priority. So Phantom Blade Zero comes out on September 9th, and I think Wolverine comes out on the 15th. So obviously, we're going to be, at that point in time, I'll be doing guides again and all that. But by September, if I don't have my stuff straight, then I don't know what. But no, I'm just kidding. We will be doing guides by then, so I'll probably figure out which game would be best to do a guide for, probably Phantom Blade Zero, and then do like mini guides for Wolverine and show like certain things and, you know, secrets and blah blah blahs. I always want to at least touch on something. If it's a game I'm playing or streaming, I want to also have, like I used to have, a secondary file where I'm doing guides and secrets off of. So that way you guys can see my first playthrough of the game, and then as I'm figuring things out, I can then use, you know, create guides for you that we can, oh, look what I found, you know. So I'm excited about it. It just sucks that every, you know, game developers literally only release games like in 2 months of the year, apparently.
These plants produce a nectar.
September, October, November, and that's it. That's when all games must be launched. So I'm afraid that Onimusha is going to come out that late, or Lords of the Fallen 2, or Mortal Shell 2, because I want to feature all of those games, and some of them have a higher priority than others. So I am a little concerned about the overlap, but every single one of those games will be played to completion, and we'll have like some sort of guides. Not committing to 100% walkthroughs though until I know the actual release dates, because that to me is going to be important. I don't want to be like, I'm going to create a 100% guide for this, and then a game comes out 2 days later that I have to cover, right? So I definitely don't want to create those kinds of false expectations. But if you watch my playthroughs, guys, I am pretty thorough. So you'll get like And the first playthrough, probably 90% of everything you could get. So I hope that it's helpful for you guys in that regard, because I will be doing dedicated 100% guides, but it just depends on the launch schedules, because this 2025 and 2026 have been insane with the overlap. Sounded like Batman. I am Batman. Luke says, I think I'll buy both on release, but I think I'll be playing Blade Zero. My boy will be playing Wolverine. Nice.
Her pathos has been entrenched in the bond.
I don't know what Batman voice.
If anything goes wrong, I'll bring us right
That's
back.
funny, Crazy Ken Dog.
Be prepared. Better safe than
Yeah,
sorry.
Wolverine is gonna be fun, but I think it'll be great in the sense that, you know, you're gonna have that mature kind of, and you get to play that character, which is always like a fan favorite. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be lots of fun. I think it'll be very enjoyable. Okay, we got to go here, follow the bond, but what's over here? Before we just jump into the past or whatever. There's nothing. Okay. Let's do it. I mean, guys, I am so hungry. My wife made meatloaf last night and it was fantabulous, but I only had a little bit because I streamed last night, and I'm like, I'm so hungry. So hungry. Blue's doing her thing. Meow. And that, my friends, is how babies are made. That's how babies are made. You saw it here first. Hey!
What is this place?
We're in the sanatorium now. Oh my gosh! Incursion! What the heck? Meatloaf is so... Oh man, especially when my wife makes it. Literally one of the best cooks.
Are you alright?
What just happened? They kick me back to the past? Uh-oh. I'm getting the Kratos disease. That looks sick, by the way. Looks like henna.
Unstable. We veered some years off the original jump coordinates.
Oh, thanks, Lou. She threw herself in the path and that jacked up the time trajectory thing.
Timeline, and that is fortunate. Curses. It seems like the bond is showing no signs of stabilizing.
Dang it, and Holly's the fine one too, isn't she?
If we encounter
She's the
any more
baddest of the
violence,
baddies.
I'll take us back to the present immediately.
Okay, Lou. Let's see if we can find our way around here. She's like... That's probably Holly, taking a bath in the pond and all the healing powers radiating from her, right? Figured as much.
Could she be?
Oh man, yes! That reminds me of the intro song to Devil May Cry 4. Oh man, that's a good song. Yeah, I would have fainted too. I would have been like, whoa. Very anime style. Jeez, purdy. What do I... Oh, there's got to be something to snack on. Let me think. I'm trying to think of what snacks I have. Snacks! I think all the fruit.
You're awake.
Trying to think.
Good. How are you?
I think I have some cheese sticks. I'm gonna go grab some cheese sticks after I figure out if Holly put her clothes on or not.
Allow me to bring you up to speed on everything that's gone on.
Dude, she was literally in the pond. I was literally joking about the taking a bath thing.
The revenant's frenzy. As a result, part of your body has
Oh, dang it.
The corruption was too much for you to bear, so you lost consciousness.
Yeah, Devil May Cry 4 was good.
That's all I have to share. All I can tell you.
5 was really good too. My favorite Devil May Cry game, which is Hot Take. This will get me... I'll get canceled in 10 years from now, but my favorite was the reboot from Ninja Theory. That one played far better than the Capcom ones. It just played better. It had like the aerial combat was infinitely better. Oh, that's so cool.
Good morning. How are we feeling today?
Well, I'm starving my nards off.
Just finished her latest appointment. You'll find her in the examination room.
DMC3 is probably the best from Capcom for sure. Obviously 4 and 5 have better visuals, better whatevers and stuff. I'd say 3 and 5. I think, I don't know, man, 1 was really good too, honestly. People hated 2. I thought 2 was fine. I don't know, all of them are good. But my favorite was certainly the reboot from Ninja Theory. Okay, quit moving. Stop it. I'm gonna go get my cheese sticks. I'll be right back. Jail says, please get your snack. We can't have you starving. Done. Crazy Ken Dog says, can't say I played that one, honestly. I like them all. Me too. A lot of people hated 2 for some reason, and they kind of like retconned in. No, that wasn't Dante, that was Nero. I'm like, huh? It was so weird how people would, how that like devs would just continue to cave in. I'm like, no, man, like I thought the game was fine. You gotta stand by your vision and be like, no, the game's fine. This looks incredibly reminiscent to, oh, I guess it's not. I'll say, is this the Magma Island Fortress, like Air Force One? It's not. I like them all too. I can appreciate games like, you know, even this one, I like this one. It's very, oh, there she is. It's very fun. I enjoy it. The only thing is, having been made 7 or 9 years after Code Vein 1, I think it's like 7 years maybe, you would think there'd been a lot of improvements, but unfortunately, you know, they just kind of skimped on that. They said, you know what, the way we're going to use the same exact formula, and we're just going to create an open world instead. And it's like that wasn't the answer, you know. That was not the solution to improve the game. So it's very much like it seems like an outdated game. That's all. Code Vein 1 at the time I thought was very strong. It was good. It was great. But this one in particular, it's interesting because they didn't improve anything really. They just said, oh, let's make it open world. And the map, you know, things like the new features they brought in were very convoluted and not very helpful. So that's the only reason why I'm so harsh on it. But I still think it's good. Gosh, she's banging.
Good morning.
Huggles. Oh my gosh.
And you're alive.
Thank you.
You have to let the patient breathe.
That's like an anime.
I'm sorry. Can't believe I did it again.
That's really sad that she's going to turn into a crazy monster. Holly's the character that I was always most interested in the promotional material.
My name is Holly.
And now I know why.
I'm a physician at this facility. So nice to meet you. We were beginning to worry you'd never come to.
Best character ever.
If you don't mind, I'd like to check your symptoms.
Please do. Hunger abated. She's gonna be like, oh crap.
Just as I thought. At first glance, your condition resembles a blight from the resurgence.
That's what it is, okay.
It's actually more akin to an affliction unique to those of us in the Luxuria bloodline.
That's because it's probably guaranteed for us to have her bloodline
How did this happen to you?
in some paradoxical kind of way. Crazy Ken Dog says, I had to get cheese stick also, made me want some too. Heck yeah.
Secrets.
Was 5 good? I never played 5. Yeah, 5 was good.
No,
5 was solid.
case isn't
Playing as the new character was lots of fun because of the lore behind that person, and literally he's like a mage, constantly like reading out of a book and doing, it's just so cool. It's like, whoa, like
no need to
the way they did that was just incredible.
Give it some thought. Come talk to me a little later.
Man, those cheese sticks, I don't know why.
At least it's
They're so salty. I mean, it's good, but
An
dang.
expert on corruption, though, and even she doesn't recognize your symptoms. What's going on?
Oh, she doesn't even know.
Let's put the mission on hold for now.
It's probably because she's not
You healthy.
she's not sure on how she could have her blood, you know? That's the confusion there. But yeah, Holly, oh my gosh. This is the best character ever. Jail says, so true. It feels like a quick, lazy crash grab, and I suspect CV3 will follow whatever new breakthrough the next FromSoft game will bring to the world. And it could be that they go back to the formula of having
We meet again.
like that,
So you want-
co-op, because FromSoft's moving really in this online direction, which I don't necessarily like, but
Now, as the first step
I'm a
in
solo
the
player
process,
myself.
visit Forest Hot Springs. I'm sure you'll.
I think you'd like it, Crazy Ken Dog.
I imbued these springs by repurposing my forme. We've seen very positive results. Taking soaks will slow the progress of your mutations. It's rather nifty, don't you think? This forma can only be cast with the unique healing attributes of the Luxuria bloodline. Regardless, we need to see how you react to the water. This will tell me if I need to adjust the forme at all. Oh, and I'll be observing you in person, of course.
She's like, that means we have to take a bath together.
You have some unique abilities of your own. Hunters confuse hearts with revenants, can't you? I know we're skipping some steps, but I think I'd like to get to know you intimately. Heart to heart. Think you can spare some room on your back? Promise I'll be nice.
Look, you can't see because my hair's in the way, but
A virginal experience at my old age? Living long certainly has its blessings. The baths are a stone's throw from the sanatorium. Just turn right as you step out the front entrance.
Okay. See, like, you have to listen to the dialogue, and since I really engage with you guys, I never pay attention to where they tell me to go, so I wonder if it wants me to go there or outside. Let's go here first and see. Yeah, I think you would enjoy it. And her outfit looks really cool too. I like the dress. It's like very kind of Victorian, kind of type style, but then it's actually jeans. So I don't know. It's pretty cool to me. She is definitely the best character. The best one. So I like Lyle in terms of story-wise, but... Alright. Oh, this is not the path then. That looks like a secret bookcase hiding it. No, I'm just kidding. No secret bookcase for us. Jill says, Holly is very likable. Even I can appreciate her assets and aesthetic as a straight woman. You know what's so what's so funny is that I always mess around. And obviously, I like to have a fun sense of humor, but I just mess around. But you guys are always so good to like take the jokes, and not be like, oh my gosh, I'm so offended. It's like, I'm just having fun,
This lovely breeze feels like
But yeah,
it
she's
blows my
awesome.
troubles
And
away.
she is quite... I like her design, and like from a serious perspective, like that design's perfect. I love like, you have like a dark skinned character with white hair. It's just, yeah, yes, that's so cool to me. They're gonna be a badass. And then I love it looks like a dress when she's like this. But then like this, it's like, nope, it's very like Bloodborne to me, which is really cool because it's kind of like got this, so you said when you leave the entrance, you make a right. So that would be a left from here. So I don't know. I just like that kind of stuff. It's just cool. But no, I do like to joke around. Obviously the designers or the developers knew what they were doing when they create someone with gigantic gazongas. Oh, he's very like sanatorium bath. I wonder if this is going to be...
Indoor spring.
Okay, there you
On
go.
the left
It's on the left. Okay, you gotta listen. Got to listen, Inhuman. Crazy Canucks is so sorry to bring this back up, but that gameplay on Sekiro that you have on your YouTube, is that a walkthrough or just gameplay? That was my first playthrough, and typically, aside from like certain exceptions, on my first playthrough of games, I typically do challenge runs. And so at the time, I just hadn't played Sekiro ever, and this was done in November, and I went ahead and starting the playthrough, and then someone in the comments was being really nasty, and they said something, you know, they like, well, you're not even doing a challenge or not even making it hard or whatever. And so there's a demon bell you can apply. So on my first playthrough, I beat it with the demon bell, so semi kind of a challenge run. But I was very thorough and tried to get nearly everything possible. So I think that it would be something that would be very useful for you. If you had questions on certain guidelines, I'm sorry, certain quest lines, I could probably answer them to the best of my ability and let you know which were the breaking points and things like that. Based on my memory, I could try. But that is a game. It's just a challenge run and a playthrough, not a walkthrough.
Yes.
Not a walkthrough at all. Oh, cool. So it must be tied to her blood, or if you have her blood, then it heals you.
As you can see, part of my body has the same mutation.
It's because we share blood. This is a paradox. So yeah, that, and don't be sorry to bring it up, Ken. It's fine.
No, the symptoms are similar, but the cause lies elsewhere. I come from
Cabbagear Silver on Twitch says it's a peanut butter paradox. I like it. It is a peanut butter paradox.
It's no ordinary feat to heal an immortal being, you know. It takes something special.
Jail says she does very little damage as a partner, even with max level Jail, but damn, she is funny and lovely. You know, Lyle was incredibly effective as a damage dealer.
My own body can attest to those mutations. Nothing.
I mean, if I had the scar looks awesome. Like, the markings look cool. It looks like a tattoo.
The cure for this affliction is coveted by all in my bloodline.
Cabbagers, how you doing, man? You holding down Twitch for me?
But we have yet to see any real results. Then the resurgence came, and with it, a time of chaos. And many studies revealed that the symptoms of its victims shared certain commonalities with our affliction. My hypothesis: by researching the two conditions side by side, we may one day be able to treat the root cause.
That's crazy that you platinum at Jail. Like, that's impressive. Very impressive.
Forget you. The struggles you face as well. Your symptoms are also much akin to our illness. I'm sure treating you will help me to advance my research. Now then, here's to a fruitful partnership.
Let's do it. Ken Dog over on YouTube says, oh heck yeah, and I'm gonna have to give it a try. Full set. Yeah, it's I think Sekiro is it's my favorite game right now of all time. Like, I used to love Bloodborne above all others, and I purposely delayed playing Sekiro because I believed that it was going to be like better, and I waited for 6 years, and then I played it in November just a few months ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is truly one of the best games I've ever played, and moved, you know, Bloodborne down just a peg, and it's in my opinion my favorite game right now of all time. There's just nothing that I can find that is an issue with the game at all. Like, it's just done so well. Okay, where am I supposed to go? I did not pay attention to this part. Let's see. Find the key. Visit the hot springs near the sanatorium. Okay, just that's what I'm doing, I guess. Cabbagear says, I got you. Did you lose weight? Did I lose weight? I don't know. Is it my beard? It's probably my beard, right? Like, I haven't been doing anything, though. Did my moobs kind of shrink or something? I haven't been doing anything. I had been doing, like, rowing for, I'd say, the better part of last year. And then since October, I really haven't done anything. You know, nothing, you know, nothing really. I don't really eat bad, you know? Normally, I eat lots of fish and a lot of home cooked meals. I don't know, but thanks. I think it's probably my beard, right? Because my beard has grown, and I think that always makes me either look like thinner or whatever. Crazy. Kendrick says, oh, heck yeah, I'm going to have to give it a try full send. Oh, heck yeah. I love the lure and that type of culture. I wish I was born back then. Oh, man. Yeah. They got really cool. Well, shoot. The lore. You love the lore. I don't know if I'd like to be born back then because they were dirty. They were dirty folks. They were dirty, dirty folks. But it did look cool. I don't know where to... where do I go? Do I go back to the other hot spring? We're just going to keep going to the hot springs?
I'm about to renew the forme here now.
Nice.
Mind closing your eyes once more for me?
I see. So just like when you go to like a spa, you're going to the different ones.
Thank you for not.
Thank you for not sneaking a peek. Oh, that's funny. That is too funny. Yeah, she's awesome. Are there any doctors here besides you? How much do your treatments cost?
I'm the only doctor, but I have plenty of support staff on hand. Plus, I have a certain benefactor high up in the Bureau of Frontier Management who takes care of my expenses.
We've heard of
I
that.
don't have a spotless
before.
reputation, but at the end of the day, my work is too important to worry about who writes the checks. After all, the lives of my patients are riding on it.
Crazy Ken, I have something for you.
You work alone.
That you might enjoy if you've played Bloodborne before.
I take it you're not with the association?
Okay, good. She actually admitted the
Perhaps
truth.
you've heard the name Alessandro Gobo? I only mentioned it because, as it happens, he leads the Association of Revenant Hunters.
But Gobo,
Just be careful with him.
yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't he bad? Because didn't he kill Lyle in the chorus?
Doctor, Camilo's condition has taken a turn for the worse. Come quickly. He's stable for now, but the seizure...
Cabbage Arse, I'm gonna read your chat in just a minute.
I'll be right there. Get the test serum. Have it ready, just in case we need to use it.
Yes, Doctor.
Interesting.
Sorry to cut our time short, but I need to get back to the...
Man, there's nothing like going to like a hot spring like that. I don't know if you guys have ever done it. I did it years ago, and man, it's a cool experience. Just being in the rejuvenating waters of nature. It's pretty cool. Okay, so now where do we go? Oh, Cabbage Arse over on Twitch says, I've been meaning to say that like the past month or so around your traps, shoulders seem more... Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I guess of anything, I don't think, I mean, I've just been eating a little bit. I mean, I haven't eaten out. Like, we don't ever really eat out. We eat, you know, more and more. And I finally got the girls to where they're eating more fish. They used to hate fish. I'm like, just let me cook it and you'll love it. And now they've been eating more fish. So I feel like just eating a little bit better has probably been the thing. Drinking a lot more water too. But I've tried to, because I haven't been doing anything active, like other than just stretching, I haven't been doing any workouts. Because last year we were doing lots of rowing. You know, I haven't really done anything, so I've been trying to make up for that by eating a little bit better, like no fast food if I can help it, and then drinking more water. That's all I've changed. And then my beard, I feel like my beard makes me look like thinner somehow. Depending if it grows out crazy and I'm not trimming it, it makes me look like I have like a chunky face. It makes it look that way, but I don't know. But thanks, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Crazy Ken Dog over on YouTube says, definitely dirty just to be a samurai. Oh, yeah. I mean, back in the days, man, oof, baths and hygiene was like a commodity you did not have access to.
I should go attend to my patient.
Jail says, it's easy and can be done in one playthrough with just normal game progression. The hardest was getting max affinity with one character. Obviously, I picked Lyle. Yeah, Lyle's cool, man. Lyle is probably my favorite
Was the name of Holly's
in terms of effectiveness. Holly's my favorite because she's just a fun character and she's nice to look at.
I'm not certain if the current situation is related, but I recommend we try following her.
Yeah, we need to figure out more about this Gobo, her association with a Gobo. Definitely dirty. I just want to be a samurai or a ninja. Yeah, for sure. But then, of course, in I thought you were talking about Bloodborne and the lore there. I'm like, yeah, no, Victorian, like everybody had syphilis. Like, people were gross. Back then, people are gross now, but no, gosh, people did not know about hygiene, or they knew about it. They just didn't practice the same way we do now. Very interesting. Okay, let me see what the game wants me to do. Head to Camilo's room. Dang it, Wish I could. If there's a way to get like an indoor map, that'd be nice. So the one thing, like I've said, is it's very difficult to navigate where we need to go. I need to remove this pin. Where is it? Because that is going to keep confusing me a little bit. All right, so let's just keep wandering around, I guess. Cabbage Arse over on Twitch says, I got a little belly I got to get rid of. My carb consumption needs to come down a lot. You know, yeah, if you eat leaner meat, like, you know, if you go chicken and fish for a little bit, stay off the bread just for a little bit. Carbs are not bad for you, but if you're not moving around, it's kind of just not necessary. You can essentially eat anything as long as, depending on your level of activity and all that. So nothing is like evil or bad, you know, like you can eat whatever, but if anything, just control your portions too, you know? If you are not controlling your portions, you're going to realize, like, if you just cut back a little bit, you're like, oh, okay, and you eat slower, you get full, and you notice that it gives your brain, body to tell your stomach that it's full, and you don't have to like gorge and eat so quickly. I eat fast because I'm always like, oh, I got to do this. So I'm like eating. I'm like, all right, next. But slowing down when you eat and all that stuff, like those little tips, like portion control, and then if you can, you know, eat lean proteins like your chicken and your fish, and you'll see a difference. Water. It's crazy. Jail says, I'm looking forward to seeing your reaction to the fourth hero. You know, Josie was crazy, but she was like a lot. She was a lot of personality, that one. Crazy Kendrick says, oh no, I do not want that. Yeah, I think that would hurt. Get the penicillin shots. Bloodborne was also a good game. If you've already beaten and played Bloodborne, I have a lore video on my main channel that I thought was really interesting. A lore video that I had been just so afraid to actually write and publish for years. I had it written for like, I think 8 years, and I finally posted it a few years ago, like a year or so ago. And it was really interesting, and it was my take on it after my first playthrough of the game. But at the time, I was very scared and hesitant to like bust into the lore scene with a FromSoft game, because, you know, you have all these established creators, and they're the Souls-like community as a whole is quite elitist. So if you're not like one of the, you know, the original crew or whatever, yeah, you're probably not going to be welcomed very easily into the fold. So I didn't want to do something that would shake up the scene so much. But now I'm like, I don't care. I'm going to make the content I want to make. But back then, you know, I was still very hesitant, and I never got around to it. I finally did, and it was a fun video, and I loved it. Where's Camille's room? But Bloodborne is a good game. Luke says, chew for longer is my trick. Yeah, like literally chewing, like just take your time, you know, don't just swallow the food, you know, and you will notice a difference. You will certainly notice a difference. You get full faster because you're giving your body time to process. Oh, this looks like the flagship like character on the covers and stuff.
Another dose. Make a note on his chart, please.
Jail says, Josie is cool too, but the forced romance soured my enjoyment extensively. She is so not my type. I wish it was only with Holly. Same. That's what I was gonna say. Like, I'm not real big on like I don't even want, there's certain, I guess, buzzwords I shouldn't even say, but yeah, she's not my type by any means. And they push that so hard. I'm like, why is that like a thing? Like, they forced the romance between the two, not just on her side. Obviously, she was very pushy. But they also were like, no, your character kind of like gave into it a little bit. I'm like, But yeah, she's definitely not my type either. In any regard. But yeah, I was like, why? Why this one? We have the Idris seal, actually, or the Forme. I thought she was cool as a character, but I didn't like the forced romance either. I wanted choices in that regard.
Come. It's time for us to continue your treatment.
Luke says, my oldest boy inhales food. He can do a big pizza in 5 minutes. Shoot. I eat fast too, but I've forced myself to slow down a bit. And typically, I only eat like once a day, which is terrible. But I all morning, so I wake up and do what I have to do, and then I stream, and then I gotta go pick up my daughter after this, so then I don't eat until like 4 or 5 for the first time. And then by then you don't want to eat a second time because it's too late and it's not good for you, so it's like I usually eat like once a day. But it depends on what you put in your body that one time, you know?
any different, though. Okay? The cave.
He could probably do eating contests.
From the sanatorium. But don't push yourself. Is that clear?
She's like, ching, 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 all the jingling of the trinkets and baubles everywhere. Crazy Ken Duck says, I'm getting paid to just watch your stream. I think I should go back to work. Oh, it's funny. Well, don't work too hard. And thank you so much for stopping by. I know you're busy, but man, it means the world when you just are able to hang out and stuff. It's lots of fun, man. So thank you so much. I'm not sure if this is the way to go next. It's been an absolute blast, Crazy Ken Dog. Where do I go? Visit the hot spring in the cavern. But show me on the map where that's at, would you please? Yes. Gorge Cave. Okay, so we're going to go there. Which to me, I do need to mark, because I don't know where the heck it's at. Bangers. Bangers and mash. You know, there's a little pub here. Obviously, we call them bars and stuff, but it's like, I think it's called... Oof, I don't remember the name of it anymore. Something Lion. The Something Lion, and it's like supposed to be themed after like a pub or whatever. And you have like bangers and mash and all this other stuff. And it's, oh man, I used to love going there. But I don't, obviously that was years and years ago, and I don't work, obviously I work from home now, so I don't have an excuse to be out in that part of town. Jail says, if there is work to be done, yes. If there is work to be done, never work too hard. Crazy Ken Duck says, I'll catch you on the next one. Much love, and he was same to you, my friend. Much love to you and everybody else in chat as well, of course. Just want to make sure I say it, because you guys are awesome. I'm gonna go this way. Let's ride, Holly. Oh no, her banger. Gosh. Yeah, I had a few minutes of just kind of processing all of that. Do I have to circle around, maybe? It took me a few minutes to process all the goods, but I was able to gather myself. This is the one on the... Okay, let me look. Oh, I need to kill this, then. This thing is making it to where I can't see anything.
Some sort of spasm? Are you all right?
Some sort of spasm? No, it's just stick drift, sorry. Luke, you're hilarious. Jail says, see you around, Ken Dog. It was a pleasure. Oh, man, yeah. I love having you guys on chat, man. It's so much fun. And it's really cool to have, like, like regulars, you know? It's so cool because it's like, oh, hey, it's time to hang out. You know, it's I don't know. It's like, to me, just hanging out with friends and playing a game. Like, if you guys are here on my couch, you know? And that's just so nostalgic for me because, you know, before there was online play and whatever else, you had your buddies, you know, you're doing co-op on the couch, you know? It's fun. Do I go through here, maybe? That doesn't seem to have an exit, though. Ooh, okay. Of course not. I need to kill that little purple stupid thing, then. It's behind me. It's a different exit, indeed. Oh my god. Yeah, there were many thoughts that went through my head. Different exit, Inhuman. Yeah, apparently. So this isn't the right one. This is how we get to the hot springs. So immediately from this sanatorium, the right is all the hot spring stuff. So maybe it's either, I'd say it's straight ahead. Since the direction-wise seems to be the most logistical. I love the Plague Doctor. So yes, there's another Jadwiga person. And this. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We'll grab that item in just a moment, but if I have enough to purchase his little token.
Anything you want.
You look crazy, man. Okay. Do you have tender stones? Tender crimson stone? No thanks. Pure platinum. I could potentially use that to upgrade Fusillade Rondo. Gatling gun organ. Whoa. Launches a barrage of spears. Man, these are interesting. Okay. That's awesome too. Receiving fatal damage, like that gives you one more chance. Those things are incredibly valuable to me. Something like that. And then this. So maybe I just do this. This. Obviously, we don't have the means to upgrade now because I just spent all my money. But if we go to, if I was just pretending here, the Forma. No, I want the jail. I would need platinum 5s. Okay. And And it probably costs a little bit of cash, which we have sufficient money. So yeah, let's enhance that. Why not? That's lovely. Okay, we could actually push that even further next time. Good stuff.
Enjoy shopping?
Luke says, I've learned with YouTube you can't write what you think. Oh, no. Certainly not. You know that apparently, and this wasn't like a censorship type thing, but the chat yesterday on YouTube was just like, wasn't functioning properly. And I was glad that I streamed later in the evening because at that time most of the issues had kind of remedied themselves, but I streamed in the evening yesterday and it was pretty fun. But I do like this. I'm enjoying it too. It's lots of fun, but I just really wish they would have made improvements from Code Vein 1 and they really didn't. Which was what I found the most difficult pill to swallow. I was like, really? Alrighty. This is going to be the cave or that gorge. Please don't break. Please don't break. I have so much souls like PTSD that bridges scare me.
Here we are. The next step in healing you. You'll find the spring in the cavern's innermost depths.
Let's do it. There's going to be something corrupting the spring, I'm sure, and then we have to clarify it or purify it or cleanse it or whatever.
Judging by your current symptoms, I don't think we have anything to fear. Still, I don't want to lose you.
I'm not going anywhere. Not going anywhere, Holly. Sorry. Well, I'm losing my voice. It's because my allergies, but
Promise me you won't abandon me.
the weather's been up and down, and now it looks like it's going to rain potentially this weekend. So it's like overcast, but that just kills my throat. All right, so let me see which one that is. That is Gorge Cave. Okay, very good.
These cultists worship the resurgent.
It's so slow.
Whereas most people see it as a threat.
Oh, I could sprint. I could sprint. Sorry, but
Expectations.
I'm taking my time to know where the hell to go. I don't know where to go.
They perform
But yeah, it is a little, the pacing, as I've said, quite slow. Lots of dialogue, and since our character doesn't talk, it's just weird. We only talk when we die. Yes! Oh gosh. Her gun looks amazing though, by the way. I wanted to go, when I first got the game, I wanted to do a bayonet only run, but you start off with a kind of a basic one-handed sword. And I was like, dang it. I'm gonna have to discard that immediately. We got a heart remnant. This might be one of those little boons for the region. Max Ichor and willpower boost, so if we have 21 Ichor already, that's not bad. This is, region based and I think time period based, so that's good. And it was just right in front of us, which is awesome. That's probably a shortcut.
It'll open from the other side.
I do. I think it will. Holly. Alright, let's see what we got.
Your call. Which way to go?
I don't have any juice. Yeah, the problem with the heals is like, so if you look at the bottom of the screen, hold on one second. The yellow is my health and the blue is my shield. And so if I continue healing beyond when the yellow is halfway full, it just gives me shield, which I don't really feel is too valuable. Oh, I don't know what it seems. I mean, it's, yeah, more defense, I guess, but they break through it so easy. So I'd rather keep my heal to have my health full at least, which means the yellow bar being halfway full. We got the nameless bayonet. That's cool. We could be running around like Holly right now, but I just can't imagine a bayonet right now would be what I need because I don't have tons of ammo. You thought you were smart, didn't you? Bayonet build is very good in CB2. Holly's blood code is with is with many. Oh, works with many of them. Yeah, I would love to do a bayonet only thing, but I'd want to like pretty much all the money and whatever I'm racking up here. I'd like to go ahead and like save for bullets, so I could literally have like a purely ranged thing and only use melee in like very, very rare circumstances. Luke says, right. Yeah, I don't like that though, because it makes me think like I only have a half health. But if I were to heal again, I'd have blue bar, and blue bar gives me shield.
Let's proceed.
This dude. Can you kill him for me?
In my sights. We need to find our rhythm again.
Let me go kill this guy real quick. Whoa, brother! I didn't know you were there. Got it. As long as you have a bit of blue, you get the link bonus from your partner, so you lose the link. Oh, okay. Interesting. Thanks, Jail. Like, that's huge. And these are things that I haven't taken the time to learn, so this information to me is incredibly valuable, so thank you. If I go down and fall in that hole, that'll be the way out, I'm sure. But I need to make sure that I understand where I'm at. Okay, I need to break this first. Yeah. I mean, technically we could probably drop down there safely, but I'm not going to do that. Jail says, this time you use separate ammo for bayonets, so it's one of the few improvements. So it doesn't take up Ichor, for example, right? It's actually like ammo. I've seen that I have like 25 bullets, and there's other types of ammunition that I've acquired that I'm not quite sure what it is, but... What are you doing, buddy? Whoa! Are you going to blow up? You're going to blow up. I'm dead. Go! That was terrifying. They were no match only because they destroyed themselves.
I'm fond of the mask's design, but its wearers are dangerous.
Brother? Holly, where are you, honey buns? Like, jeez.
Think you can pull through? Maybe my powers could be of use.
Hold on. Yeah, I need you out here. Oh, nice. That's insane. Is she for real? That is insane. And of course she has that tail to stab, like kind of like a syringe. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. So Jail says yes, only skills use Ichor, and some bayonet movesets are great for melee. Nice, okay. See, I want to go like 100% range, you know? Like, so for example, if I was doing the bayonet run, and now that I know in this game you have the bow, I would have done bayonet, purchased all the ammunition I can, and then if I'm out of ammunition, make sure that I have enough Ichor to use the bow. And so that way it'd be 100% range, you know? That was my idea as I'm like playing the game. Like, it's like, okay, this is kind of the, if I were to do it. But yeah, I've never used one before, so I didn't even know about that difference and that improvement you mentioned. So it just shows you my lack of knowledge in Code Vein. Code Vein was always casual playthroughs for me, so I was, you know, learning what I could as I played, but I wasn't like, you know, absorbing every bit of information like I typically do when I'm like really, really into a game, like Neo 3, for example. Spider Lily! It's a blue Spider Lily. The red Spider Lilies, at least in anime, typically indicate death, symbolize death. Oh no, my cap.
Always putting others before herself, even.
That's good to know, Jail. And Luke says, she seems better than you. That's not very nice, Luke.
Man abandoned her with
I'm just kidding. Yeah, she had some really cool abilities. Do you resent him? Which way?
Maybe. But if there was, he never told me a thing. And if that's the case, well, then I think he can only blame himself.
Code Vein is my guilty pleasure game for all its tropes and cliches. Oh, it's super anime, and I love it for that because that was the first game that ever did that in this genre. But I just and I love the story aspects of it, but the pacing is an issue for me, you know?
How could he abandon us?
Since we're silent. Like, don't make us a silent protagonist if you have so many talking points. And it would only be enhanced if we spoke. But because we stand there like a dummy,
Come on, there's more to hide.
it makes it very difficult to feel that we're part of it. And we say things. The thing is, we have a voice actor because whenever we're dying, oh, I'm not strong enough. Oh, I need more blood. But you don't say things when they're, you know, opening their entire hearts to you. That drives me nuts. It's so immersion breaking for me. But yeah, guilty pleasure. What's my guilty pleasure? A long time ago, during like shelter in place COVID days, my guilty pleasure was Conan Exiles. And that game became like unplayable on the Xbox One because of all the weird stuff they did to it. I don't know why, but even if you played offline. And that was a really big part of my guilty pleasure for a while until I did ESO, which was a game like I never played online type games or survival games for that matter for the Conan thing. So Conan, I never did survival game before. I hated all the survival games I ever played. ESO, never played an MMO before. It was fantastic. So there's just really cool instances where I made deviations from what I normally wouldn't like or play, and I really enjoyed those games. But you know, right now my guilty pleasure game would probably be Neo 3. I mean, I'm playing that and doing battle scrolls and missions like offline whenever I'm able to play casually, and I'm just loving it. But right now I'm really into Neo 3. I wish I had just a good go-to. Like Sekiro was that for me, and I was playing and beating like all the inner bosses every once in a while, but because I was playing so many different games, I started getting a little mixed up with the controls, so I was like, okay, this is a game I need to really be focusing on solely. So can you do the Gatling gun thing? Ow. Yes, I just told her and she did it. I'm gonna heal again so we can have that link. I'm doing it so I don't know if that allows her to do her super duper Gatling gun attack. Where'd you go? She's in the wall. I missed. She's pulling aggro like crazy, and I love that. Playing with the companion is so much better. Wait for her to get up. 1, 2, 3. Doon, doon, doon. Doon. And then dead. First try. The Resurgence Zealot has been defeated. And we have 25 max Ichor now as opposed to the 21. That's good. But yeah, I need a good guilty pleasure game. I think Neo 3 is that for me right now. I'll probably be playing that and for a while. Neo 3 is a great choice to be playing all the time. So good. So good.
Now that the area is secured, we can resume your treatment in peace.
We got Resident Evil tomorrow, guys, and I'm really excited about that.
Ready to take a dip?
I'm probably going to do 2 streams tomorrow, just for fun. I typically don't do that, but I plan on doing a stream, obviously during normal stream time, and then a nighttime stream just for fun so it can be scary, you know? Because I will be scared. I will be quite scared in that game because I've seen I haven't seen any like footage or gameplay trailers aside from like on the stupid Game Awards or one of the summer game shows. You saw this gigantic chick and it scared me. It was terrifying. It was really scary. So I'm like, yes, I love immersing myself in the games that I'm playing. So like I would love to, if I can, play in the dark and whatever else. It's gonna be really nice. It's gonna be super scary. So I'm glad that the spider lilies didn't turn red.
Just a radiant bloom. They're so beautiful.
I will say this. So coming back to Code Vein 2, Lyle and Holly have truly made it a better experience from the story perspective, I'd say. Lyle's voice acting was phenomenal. His story was really touching. I didn't really like Josie's story very much, and Noah's was okay. But Holly's is pretty cool as well. Doesn't hurt that she looks amazing. But I like her story quite a bit. The sanatorium thing is neat because they had the enemies themed after, like plague doctors and stuff like that. That's nice. I like those little touches. Those details are really important to me.
As I mentioned earlier, Holly's seal is dangerously close.
Oh no!
It could be any moment.
Already?
Let's go. We need to check the state of her cocoon. Then we can reassess.
But she's my favorite. Her and Lyle are my favorite. The Gatling gun thing. If I could do that myself, like have two Gatling guns, that's what I want. The heck was that? A baby Holly? No way! What are you doing? We're in the wrong timeline. I'm Holly. Blue spider lily, the same hat. Come on.
Dr.
Oh,
Holly?
we went way too far back.
A gifted revenant hunter and a revenant with an extraordinary ability. I've had my eye on you two for some time. Allow me to offer my assistance.
That is insane. We went too far back.
Why would you want to help us?
We share the same goal, to kill Holly. I lack the strength to fight her alone, but I can release her seal for you. We can take her madness on together.
What?
What do you say? Do you and I have a deal?
I'm assuming Lou is the Revenant, and we're the Revenant Hunter. I'm a little confused on the lore of what that means for us. Because in Code Vein 1, it was a little different in terms of what you were and your role. Here, I'm very confused on it. Jail says, I agree. My faves are Lyle, Holly, and the hero after Holly. Oh, cool. Oh, you little Holly. You kind of have a self-destructive tendency, don't you, little Holly?
Perfect. Then that's that. It's only proper for me to introduce
Licorice.
myself. You may call me Licorice.
Licorice.
As you have seen, this forest has been permeated with Holly's pathos. Over time,
Interesting.
it formed shackles throughout the region, thereby enhancing the power of the seal.
Why do you look just like Holly?
To release the seal on Holly's cocoon, you must first unbind
Reincarnated?
all shackles. Free them, and you can
Or
free
just a
her.
coincidence, maybe.
I sense her pathos acutely in 3 locations.
3 dungeons.
The park, the church.
Ooh, I want to go to
and
the park.
apartments.
Park, church, apartments. Okay,
I shall be your guide.
let's do it. Jail says, the story overall is nice, but as you said, the pacing's bad and some plot points feel forced without good development other than because it's plot. Yeah. That's... Wait. Oh, okay, Lou. I do need to speak with Lou. I don't remember how to do that. Need to go to one of these. There it is then. Lake Village, Withered Greenhouse. Why are these blocked off? Why is these blocked off? Debris Hill. Okay, well, fine. Come on, little licorice. Yeah, there's certainly like where they kind of, I'd say, explain the story too quickly, or the story unfolded too quickly, and I wasn't able to like create an emotional tie to that character because I'm like, oh, okay, like yeah, I get your entire family was eaten alive, but it's like I just met you 10 seconds ago and you tried to kill me, so it's like I'm not your friend yet. And it's kind of weird. They're like, no, you're supposed to care because it's Josie. It's like, yeah. I'll need a little bit more convincing than I'm just being force-fed the story. Oh, whoops. Golden Nectar. Let's activate this for a second. We've got about 10 minutes left in today's stream before I have to go, but we will be streaming tomorrow. And of course, jumping into Resident Evil ×2. Once we're done, we'll finish up. We're going to try, like I said, slow burn, beat the rest of Code Vein 2, because I am enjoying it now.
Is showing signs of improvement. Now, let's go over the current situation before we charge in blind.
We could upgrade our blood code for her as well, which would only further enhance our capacity or burden.
Regarding the source of your corruption, it's highly likely that Dr. Camillo, Holly's father, inflicted it. Cross-checking the historical data, we landed in a time period that coincides with a certain event. Namely, the very moment when Holly was forced to euthanize her frenzied father and the other patients. All of which leads me to believe that your corruption is the result of Camillo's frenzy.
Alright, so we need to take him out. That could have been Camillo then.
We've seen no
Yeah, who is she? And we don't even know who she is. She looks, is it her daughter? Is it her, I don't know.
She and Holly are linked by a potent bond.
Reincarnation? Is it her in the past? Is
It's
it?
okay to trust her for the time being.
Okay, also, if I speak to her, I should be able to get the enhanced code. Hold on.
Holly's pathos has stagnated.
Hold on. I'm not done talking to Lou yet. Licorice? Licorice? I do believe I can get the code from her here. If not, be back at Magmel, I guess.
Something the matter?
No. Cutscenes and then change myself. Well, okay, never mind. So I skipped from EDC straight to B? I'm down with that. I don't know how I skipped B. That kind of freaks me out a little bit. But it seems like we have a lot more capacity, which could mean I can have a defensive forma now. And it pushes me over on the fortitude. Dang it. Why is it so fortuitous? That's the only thing holding me down from... I could try the Medusa one, but that's massive willpower consumption there. I like the parry. We'll do it for now. Alright, see ya. How do I get out of here?
Something the
Oh. I don't remember. Let's get out of here. I see. Locked to story progression. Really? Okay, so the B, I could have gotten the B one, but it's locked in story progression. Interesting.
What are you having a fit for?
I'm not having a fit, you crazy little girl. Let's see. I'm not sure if these are the areas it wants me to go to. Forest. There's like 50 million areas, so let me see if I can activate and deactivate some of these quests.
You can never be too careful.
Oof, no. What I'm trying to do is like deactivate some quests, because there's like too many active right now. Okay, amusement park, that's the one I want to go to then. My only problem is... Yeah, I wish I could make an active quest or not, you know? The fact that they have all these active quests, that makes it a little tricky from a quest log perspective, for sure. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna move forward and see where it takes me then. The sunglasses room, yes, the bright room.
Is deeply rooted there.
Blood codes are not linear. Some skip straight from C to A, etc. The only indicator that you have reached max is when they are golden color. Okay. And that's, of course, by you not only finding them all, but gaining max proficiency in them so you can potentially have the ability to upgrade to the next level. Well, that seems like anyways. Alright, let's figure out where the heck we need to go. We got about 5 minutes left. Tender Crimson. Nah, come on, I need a Tender Lightstone. The Lightstones are going to be kind of like the rare upgrade materials, it seems. Crimson Stones are kind of like your base upgrade material for your standard weapons. It's over there. Pure Platinum. Okay. Removing the map jammers helps a lot, but I understand it's a hassle. Yeah. The map jammers thing is huge. But it's hard to even find them. Like, I'm trying to go here, right? But it's like, I guess that would be the one that's indicating, you know, creating the issue. That one obviously is doing all that for the... The map jammers are a pain in the butt. Whoa. I hear footsteps. What do you hear? I heard footsteps too, but I don't see it anymore. Well, we're closer to the apartments, like, or the forest complex. I don't know. This is, I'm assuming, the apartment complex. We just go here then, since we're right there. And of course, that would be the nearest thing else. Maybe I'll go to that.
The air is stifling. This is the apartment complex. Let's proceed cautiously.
Let us proceed. Yeah, we can cover enough ground quickly with this. I gotta get some visibility going. Oh my gosh. That would have been insta-death. Even the bike is slow. Yeah, it's got a little lawnmower engine on it. Good hit, sir. Really? Okay. If I can heal on that, I can. Yay. Alright, since I'm on the other side now, maybe, just maybe I can survive this.
Let's keep this pace the rest of our ride.
You know what? It's really hard to drive, so. Great sword dude over there. I feel like this is obviously dangerous to walk on, but it's the wrong button. That's my fault.
We appear to have lost them.
Ice. Wow, ice is pretty powerful. Must be up here then.
Heading there right now.
I see it. I did not mean to that. I'm gonna die now. Okay, I need to rush the map jammer because I'm gonna die here.
The topography. Could there be a hole nearby?
Chest. Okay, finally. So let's see what that did for the map.
We're knocking on death's door.
A bleeding shield. Wait, what? A mushroom. Okay. Well, that helped out for the main area that I was kind of operating in, but the forest complex is still a bit out of the way, so we're going to do this again. Head back towards the forest complex. The main road will get us there. I think I just missed an item. These are probably like flora. Yeah, I get the mushrooms and stuff. It's my alarm going off. Let's get to a save point. Let's see. Shoot. Yeah, we're gonna have to get to this save point, unfortunately. Well, I don't want to ruin where I'm at, because if I go to Gorge Cave, I don't think that would be the path to go.
Let's be off. Don't you think we're running low?
Nah. Don't you think we're running low? I just need to not get hit. Ever. Never, ever, ever. Somehow I tagged 2 points of interest again. I think this one.
What is it?
Alright. I wish I can find one of these darn missiles around here. That'd be really nice. Gotta be one. If I can't find one in a few moments, I gotta fast travel to another area, but I'm just hoping to find one around here somewhere. This is one of the main 3 regions. Yeah, I see nothing of the sort. That's okay. Let me get out of Dodge then.
Sorry, heading there right now.
Only trying to recon a missile right now, but I can't find one, so if there's not one up this path, then I'll go ahead and fast travel back to like the gorge.
Don't lose control now.
Let's go from there. Oh, I'm still driving. That's all right. Let's go here then. Sorry, guys, couldn't find we found the apartment complex, but unable to find an actual missile to rest at, and I was in pretty bad shape. So fast traveling seems to rest us as well, so that's good news. And guys, we're going to go ahead and end it here. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, wonderful rest of your day, rest of your week if I don't see you. Tomorrow we are going to begin our Resident Evil Requiem playthrough. We'll do a standard playthrough in the normal time, and then I'll try to plan and do a second stream in the evening for like a nice scary session, so it'll be lots of fun. Anyways, you guys are amazing. I want to say thank you so much for being the best part of my channel. Much love to everybody in chat. You guys are amazing. Really mean that from the bottom of my heart. Every time you guys show up just to stop by and say hi, it allows me the opportunity to one more day to be able to live my dream of just doing this with you guys and for you guys. So you guys are amazing. I will never stop saying that because it's just true. So just know that when I say those things, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. You guys really are kind of like lifeblood of this channel. And without you guys, none of this would be possible. So thank you so much for all that. Again, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Please be safe. Stay warm. I think it's going to be raining in my area anyways, but if your weather's colder yet, just stay warm, just stay safe. Have a good rest of your day. And we'll just jump right back into it tomorrow. Let me catch up in chat and then see what we got. Map jammers, yep, it does help quite a bit actually, if you can find them for sure. And even the bike is slow, it sure is. And Jail says, thank you. Wishing you a nice rest of the day too. Looking forward to RE tomorrow. Yes, Resident Evil tomorrow. Super excited about it. All right, guys, thank you so much again for stopping by today. And until next time, it's the